Hi, it's me. Oh, the autoplay sucks. Wow, it was doing so well. Hi, it's another stream. It's another heckin' World of Warcraft stream, and today we are going to be making a stream-specific character, which is a very stupid thing to do because Wrath pre-patch comes out in like a month and changes everything, but I just can't wait. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Now I'm gonna hit game capture and hope it works. Good, it's working. Okay, hello. Let's put the music back on. It was interfering with the other music. Hang on a second. Maybe I'll just turn it down a bit on my end though. So yeah, these are my current WoW Classic characters. This is Desmodius, he is my main, he is a Fury Warrior. This is Critigri, he's the first one I made. There's actually some streams a few years ago of me making this guy on launch day and stuff. As you can see, I never got far with him, level 25. That's right, my highest level character is level 34. I am an Altaholic, and I'm never going to hit max level at this rate, but it's fine. Then there's also Faradonel. If you've watched my adventures in Classic Azeroth series, you may be familiar with him as well. And then he's a hunter. And then finally, we've got Niara, a level 9 paladin, who she's a character I made to play with a friend. I forget, I think she might be a healer? Or a tank? She's something. I don't think she's Retribution. No, you know what she is? She's level 9. She's none of these things. But I think I had plans for her to be either a healer or a tank or something. And there's actually a bunch of clips I've got of her. But they were going to go in a specific video and we didn't play enough. But I've still got those clips, so they might come out one day. But today, we are going to make... Okay, so here's the thing. As of the time of streaming, pre-patch is about a month away. So it's kind of stupid to make a new character now because A, their spells and talents and stuff are all going to change, and B, it's going to be faster to level when Wrath comes out. There's a current buff called Joyous Journeys, which is plus 50% leveling speed, but that's going to stack with Wrath's pre-patches faster leveling in general. And C, fresh servers. I'm going to make a character on a fresh server when they start up, because what the heck, you only get that one chance when the fresh servers start up. They're only around for 90 days and then they just turn into normal servers. So, but I just can't wait. So today we are going to make a character. If you looked at my character screen a minute ago, you may have noticed there was a class missing, and it's an interesting one because it's a class I main on Modern WoW. And that class is, of course, Druid. We're going to make a balanced Druid. And we're going to try and make him look like my original character. Because I first played, for those of you who don't know, I first played back in Burning Crusade. I was like 12 or 13. I only played for a little bit. I got up to like level 24 or something. And then I took a break until Mists. And then I've been playing ever since. But I want to remake a character that was once called Shadow Madman. We won't call him that though. We're not going to call him Shadow Madman. But he had an angry face. It might have been this face. I might not worry about keeping the same face. I don't want to look like that. Yeah, this is a good face. We'll go with this face. I think this might be the face my actual Druid uses in Modern WoW, because I made a new account. And this is the facial hair that I went with originally too, and I do prefer this facial hair, but this... Oh, wait, is it this one? No, it's this one, sorry. This is the one that I went with as a kid, and this is kind of iconic to me personally because of it. And as for the name of this character, I would go with Critigri to mirror my main on modern servers, but unfortunately I've already done that with my mage. So I'm going to name him Brude, which is a reference to a character in one of my favourite young adult books, Beck by Darren Shan. There is a druid in it called Brude. So that's all the backstory behind Brude. There you go, fairly painless character creation. Didn't spend half an hour humming and hawing over... I pronounced that wrong. over race and class and name. I kind of decided all that beforehand. But what I'm going to do on the fresh servers, and I'll probably stream this when I do it as well, but it's not going to be a stream-specific character when I do that. For 10,000 years. You can't really hear the intro, it's too quiet, and it's kind of... We all know the intro. But yeah, oh, that reminds me, before we go anywhere, I'm gonna have to adjust for screen blur. Whoops. Hang on. Nobody saw that. We're doing fine. Down to there. But then down from there. Thank you. That should be fine. So yeah, that's another thing I'll talk about chat blur in a minute. But as I was saying, when the fresh Wrath of the Lich King servers come out, I will be making a human warlock, and I will probably stream that when I do it as well. But for now, I'm gonna have to move that back up again. Hang on, I've just realised I'm an idiot. Let me just add all of my bars, and then I should just be able to undo what I just did. There we go. So yeah, this is gonna be like a thing now. So when I make my warlock on the fresh Wrath of the Lich King servers, it's gonna be just a character I make. I'm not gonna dedicate myself to streaming every time I play him. But this is a stream specific character. Brude is, you are going to see every second of his leveling experience. And you know what? I think I need to turn... I'm gonna put the... Actually, no, I'm an idiot. Sorry, I'm just sorting out volume stuff. I don't want it to be too loud or too quiet. I think it'll probably be fine if I do it the way I did it last time. So yeah, because I streamed yesterday, and if you've ever seen me stream WoW, there's always a solid colour for the chat, and I've always wanted it to be what it is now, which is just double checking it's got it all. Yeah, it's got it all. It's just, you know, you can't see it, you can't read it, because it's, well, it'd be harder to do if I do it that way. Because people deserve their privacy, and I'm in some guild chats. Sorry, I'm just doing all of my start of game stuff. If I was clever, I would have... Hang on a second, actually. If I'm still going to be here, but I need to hide my window. If I was clever, I would have set this all up beforehand, but I didn't. I didn't really think about doing that. I'm just adding my guild's social chat to my social tab. If I remember how to do that. There we go. Add to chat window. General or voice? What? That's not right. Give me 2 seconds, stream. Give me 2... I guess general? No, I don't want it to be in general. I want it to be in... It's not letting me add it to my social window, which is super weird. But I can just remove that window, rename this to be social. That was dumb. I don't know why the game did that. And then we'll also add all the usual stuff for this window. And then... Wait. Oh. Hang on. The game's being weird. Social. Add all of this. Thank you. I will be back. Actually, I can do this again. We can go back to the game capture again. We're good. I just need to change the color. Make it green like a guild chat should be. Alright, so let's get on with the game, shall we? Cool, all of my keybinds. Good to see it's cross-character. I forget which MMOs have cross-character keybinds and which don't. So yeah, we're not gonna need food for... Oh. You know what? You know what? Bartender's on. I don't want bartender on. Yeah, we're not going to need food on a druid. At least I don't think we are. So here's the thing. I leveled a druid to level 24 back in the day. But I've just got a whisper from someone trying to get me into their guild. That's funny. But I've not leveled a druid in classic at all. So I have got, God, how many hours? Thousands of hours in my druid and my balanced druid on live servers, on modern servers. So it's going to be interesting to see what the differences are. Balance of nature. Ah, greetings, Brude. Do we want to read quest text? Sure, let's read quest text. I am Conservator Ilfalane. My purpose in Shadow Glen is to ensure that the balance of nature is maintained. The spring rains were particularly heavy this year, causing some of the forest's beasts to flourish, while others suffered. Unfortunately, the night saber and thistleboar populations grew too large. Shadow Glen can only produce so much food for the beasts. Journey forth, young druid, and thin the boar and saber populations so that nature's harmony will be preserved. And we gotta kill shit. So yeah, I'm using Questy. Everyone uses Questy. If you're one of those people who's like, oh, you're missing out on the proper classic experience if you use Questy, then I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I enjoy classic by using Questy. Let's pick up as many quests as we can in the area before we move along. What do you want me to do, Melifar Staghelm? Thank goodness you are here, Druid. Strange news has travelled to me through the whisperings of the forest spirits. The mysterious woodland protector, Tarindrella, has returned to Shadowglen. The Dryad's presence has not been felt in the forests of Kalimdor in years. Something is surely amiss if she has journeyed back into this land. Seek out Tarindrella, I'm gonna trip over these names, and see what business she tends to in our grove. One of the sentinels reported seeing her to the southwest of Aldrassil. If you're not aware, Aldrassil is... hang on. Aldrassil is this big chunkin tree right here. That's right, we got a world tree on top of a world tree. Although I don't think it's actually a world tree, it's just what they call it. I was going to do something. What was I going to do? I opened this for a window. For a reason. Auto loot, that's always a good one. What else? Anything else? Oh, yes, the other one I always forget. Names. Enemy units. There we go. Now we can see. Now we can see what we need to kill. Oh, get off my bar. So in general... let's put that there for now. In general, I like to... Oh, whoops. In general, I like to have... So I mentioned this last stream, but my mouse basically has 1 to 6 on it, and then so I have like a modifier key for 1 to 6, 1 to 6, 1 to 6, and 1 to 6, and then I just have some stuff on my numpad below my movement keys for like interrupts and crowd control over there. That's how I play World of Warcraft. Let me just check on my streams. Actual visuals. Yeah, okay, it looks fine. I was a little worried because I did change some settings, so I was a little worried it might mess with the stream health, but it seems to be doing fine. I'll just check in with Streamlabs as well. Yeah, okay, we're good. Cool. But yeah, this is the start of a long journey, and it's one I'm gonna be trying to come back to on and off. I will still be streaming WoW characters that aren't Brood. But yeah, I'm very excited to see what it's like to level a balanced druid in Burning Crusade / Wrath of the Lich King. Running out of mana is a thing, and I kind of forgot about it until I ran out of mana just then. So it's going to be interesting to see if that continues to be a problem leveling up, if that continues to be a problem in Wrath. I know Warlocks don't have much of a mana problem in Wrath, but apparently they do in Burning Crusade, so who knows, maybe Druids are the same, maybe they're not. Actually, you know what, I might turn the game sound back up, because I like to be immersed. Also, I kind of just want to have the game sounds on for now, like the game music on for now, because of like, you know, it's a starter zone, it's like nostalgic and stuff, but later on I'll probably put on some background music. Nothing too fancy, just something lo-fi or something. I am working on a playlist which is called Overworld Vibes, which is just like tracks from video games that play when you're out in the overworld that like aren't like chaotic or anything, they're just kind of like ambient vibes. And that's gonna be something I use on streams when I'm done. Oh, hang on. I always forget that for some reason in Classic... Oh, no, I have... Okay, no, of course. My middle mouse button's fucking up a bit lately. So sometimes I press it in and I don't run forwards. As always seems to be the case when I'm streaming Classic WoW at the minute, it is an incredibly hot day. It was like 28 or 29 degrees centigrade today, and then I believe in a day or two it's going to go up to like 31. So I'm melting just a little bit while I stream today.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Ah, the great outdoors. I see you found me, young night elf. Melifar is a wise druid to have sent you. Something evil is brewing in the forest of Teldrassil. Look long to the hills. Look long the hills to where the peaceful furbolgs used to dwell. Peaceful furbolgs? Never heard of them. They have deserted their homes and are amassing under the name of a Gnarlpine tribe. Only the corruption of wicked Felmos could cause such a transformation. The Grells and Grelkin have infested the area and are threatening the residents of Shadowglen. Engage these Grells and Grelkin, Brude, and see if they are indeed caught under the enchantment of the wicked Felmos. I will do battle with them. You'll see. But first I have to kill boars for reasons. World of Warcraft is just thousands of different ways of telling you to do murders. Just kill everything in sight, please. But don't worry, you're the good guy. At least until Wrath, when you can play Death Knight. Although they're still good guys, really. But it takes a minute to get there. And then you play the Legion Order Hall campaign and you're like, oh, actually, maybe they're not good guys. What else was it? The Nightsabers? Where are the Nightsabers? You'll see a few people are making characters at the minute, probably because of a Joyce Journeys buff as well. I always forget how short the range is on the nameplates. I think it might be different in Shadowlands. Stop resisting! It's very rude. I don't appreciate it. I was happy to see, by the way, I researched this just before I started the stream. Maybe I should have some drink, right? Instead of just whacking them with my stuff. I was happy to see that the glyph of Astral Form, or whatever it's called, is a Wrath edition, so hopefully we won't have to run around as a dumb owlkin for very long. I don't like how they look. Especially not in Classic. You know, like, you don't get to see any of your gear or anything. It's just kind of a bummer. I don't know what level we learn it at, though. Something I should mention, I will be using an Icy Veins guide as well. Just to choose my talents and stuff, because I don't know enough about the meta to make my own decisions. I need to rely on a guide. I need more mana. Okay. Smack. Smack. I think druids get some kind of talent to reduce pushback when you get hit for casting, right? Is that a really vague memory I have? I don't think you can look at talents until you're level 10, can you? No. Lame. I would invite him to a group so we could do this together, but I think there's enough growth for the two of us. I'm going to be pretty liberal about... Actually, you know what? Might as well. I'm pretty liberal about inviting people to a group. Nope, he declined. Okay. I mean, it's just kind of what you want to do in Classic WoW, because otherwise you just both end up stealing each other's mobs and having to wait for them to respawn, and it's just a pain in the butt. It's a pain in the tushy. And you don't want a pain in the tushy. I should have... Oh, I'm out of drinks. That's why. If I get killed by a Grell, I am uninstalling this game. I just realised I was getting a little bit low on health. Luckily, we have Healing Touch. I made a warrior, so it's nice to have some healing. Oh, as for professions... I kind of want to go Inscription. I kind of want to wait till Wrath goes out and go Inscription. Which is another reason why it's stupid to have made this character... Oh, god damn it. Why it's stupid to have made this character this early. But, I guess we probably shouldn't wait, because otherwise... Also, I don't know if Inscription's like a level 70 to 80 profession in Wrath. I don't know enough about it, but, I shouldn't wait, because otherwise we'll have to level up Herbalism separately. It'll be a whole thing. like if we're like level 40 and then we just start inscription, we'll have all the wrong level resources around us. So I'll try and consider what, maybe we'll just go skinning level working, because I imagine it'll be kind of interesting. There was an engineering main outside. I imagine it would be kind of interesting to craft your own upgrades as you go. I don't know how viable that is. Obviously, it's never really been viable on live servers. But back in Burning Crusade, maybe it was a thing. Because I mean, the reason I went herbalism alchemy on my warrior is so that I can make myself potions. Because there's no healing as a warrior, so I'm glad I did that. That turned out very well for me. Not enough mana. By the way, when we get to the quest that sends me into the Bannerfield Barrows, get ready for lots of dying. It's gonna be it's not gonna be great. Although I am more used to WoW Classic than I was when I first did that. That's a video on my main channel. Me just dying constantly in that in that cave. I know I should have waited for my mana to come back, but I don't know, I thought someone might tag the Night Saber. Look at us go. Killing things? That's what druids do, right? Druids kill things?
What is nature's call?
What is nature's call? It's funny they have the same voice lines in Legion, because you can hire them for your order hall. Oh, hang on, what did you say?
Is there trouble?
Satisfy my suspicions, Brude. Bring me 8 Filmos. Your service to the creatures of Shadowglen is worthy of reward, Brude. You confirmed my fears, however. If the Grells have become tainted by Felmos, one can only imagine what has become of an alpine tribe of Furbolgs who once lived here. Should you find yourself in Dolinar, able Druid, seek out the knowledgeable Druid, Aphrodis Bearmantle. Wow. Okay, so I'm not a knowledgeable Druid, I'm just able, thanks. He shares our concern for the well-being of the forest. Okay. Leather, yes please. Healing herbs? Are those legal? I guess it depends what state you're in, right? Alright, enough dumb jokes. I guess we should go do that quest. And kill these guys on the way. Sorry, there's too many of you. You need to be cold. I know, it's unfortunate. Tough times. Wait, was that an upgrade? No, it wasn't, because we just got leggings. I like how that guy is clearly a guild recruiter. Just hanging out in starter zones. Immediately whispering people when they make their characters.
Greetings.
I came to Shadowglen to observe the webwood spiders that dwell in Shadowfred Cave. They are cousins to the much smaller variety of spider. I believe the world tree has a profound effect on them, and I would like specimens to study to confirm this. First, I would like some of their venom. Gather webwood venom sacs from the spiders in and around Shadowfred Cave to the north. I can then examine for similarities with their smaller cousin's venom. Okie dokie. Goodbye. I'm still looking for tigers. Where the heck are the tigers? I would like to find these tigers. Something I'm looking forward to while leveling this druid is just like the quests to unlock the different travel form, not travel forms, the different shapeshift forms. I remember doing the bear form quest back in the day. I'm hoping to get to that because I don't know if Wrath of the Lich King changes those at all. That's bothering me. Let's put it there for now. No. There. Let's go hand in the balance of nature. I'm a balanced druid and I'm doing the balance of nature. It's all coming together. Hi.
Peace
I
be
killed the
with you.
creatures. You performed your duties well, Brude. Gimme. This sigil was given to me by a messenger from our druid trainer, Mardant. It seems Mardant would have words with you when you have a moment. Read it and bring it to him afterwards.
Go in peace.
Also, thinning the younger population of creatures here in Shadowglen was a good start, Brude, but there is still work to be done. Oh, don't worry. All populations of creatures will be thinned out soon enough. Just give it a few years. The resources of a forest will be depleted too quickly if the problem is not addressed. Killing nature's beasts is a necessary evil for the good of all who share the land. Venture into the forest and slay mangy night sabers and fizzle balls in the name of balance. Okay.
Farewell.
I will farewell. The creatures that cross my path, not so much. Okay, let's read this while we run up. Run up the damn tree. When word reached me that you were ready, I sent a sigil immediately. All of Cenarius' druids take great satisfaction in seeing our numbers bolster. The spirits even seem to have become stronger with our enhanced presence. In time, and with some patience, hopefully our strength will return to its former grandeur. Find me near the top of Aldrasil when you are ready. I will be your guide as long as you are in Shadowglen. Thank you, Mardant. Wait, is he called Stormcloak? Or was that Strongcloak? Strong Oak. Okay. Thought he was a Stormcloak. Skyrim belongs to the Nords kind of dude, you know? Oh, I didn't equip him. How silly. Oh, he's in here. I thought he was at the top. Welcome, my brother. If you're here to train, and I would be delighted to train you. There will be a time soon where the call of the Emerald Dream will take hold in you. You will hibernate for many years and walk amongst the purest of forms. It is there and then that your ultimate training will take place. That's interesting. I wonder why that's why so many people thought there was going to be an Emerald Dream expansion. Verdant Sigil. Ah, young Druid, I see you're eager to continue your studies. Good. I wonder, have you spent much time in the Emerald Dream lately? Already. Perhaps you're not prepared for that yet. In time, I'm sure. But until then, we should discuss other matters. I will be your mentor and guide for now. It is my duty to teach you how to interpret not only what the spirits communicate to us, but also the complexities and secrets of the Emerald Dream. As you learn and grow in power, you will learn more of our sleeping trance. But until then, return to me as often as you like, and I will teach you all that I can in the ways of our kind. Cool. I seek training as a druid. I would like Mark of the Wild, please. Oh yeah, I love buffing people. I'm going to be buffing everyone. Wait, where's my spellbook? There it is. I'm going to be buffing everyone I see. Don't think I need to pull up the Icy Veins guide just yet. I think it's okay to have a Mark of the Wild. I'm looking forward to this coming back in Dragonflight, by the way. I know it's a talent, so not everyone might have it, but hopefully it's like... Hopefully there's room for it in like the meta talent build that we'll all be choosing. That we'll all just be copying from Icy Veins. Because we all wanted the original talent trees back. But all it's going to amount to is us going, oh okay, these are the meta ones. At least that's my fear. Hopefully not. I was always fine with the free row talent system, but that's just me. Hi boars, prepare to die. Wait, what does it do again? Increases armor, okay. Look, someone we can buff. I'm gonna go out of mana quickly if I buff everyone I see. Whack him. Whack him. Hi. Oh, you already have one. Okay.
I need more mana.
Hopefully it won't be too long until we get some actual other spells. Because this isn't the most fascinating rotation, I have to say. Shoot Wrath at the ball until you go out of mana. And then whack it. Cool. It's cloth, but it's an upgrade. And that's more flimsy mail chain gloves. Don't need those. Don't need those. Could do a fan.
I'm out of range.
You know what? I'm thinking I might put some background music on already. Because, I don't know. Like, I love Elwyn Forest's music and atmosphere, but Teldrassil can just be a bit like woo, and then it's just kind of like dead quiet for ages. So I'm gonna go find some music. Where where is it gone? I had it up earlier. Some heckin' royalty free. Actually, I should probably check on that so I don't get this entire stream muted. That would be unfortunate. What's it called? Long Way Home? It's the procedurally generated music in Fortnite, which you might be like, Fortnite music, but trust me, it's just like lo-fi stuff. It's nice. Is Fortnite Long Way Home royalty free? I assume it is because you wow, my browser is taking a while to load. I assume it's fine, but I should just double check. You know what? I can't see anything about it, but I'm pretty sure they said it was safe to stream, so let's just stream it. From the start. There we go. Turn it down a bit, actually, maybe. There we go.
I need to get closer.
I think it kind of suits Teldrassil as well, actually. I know Blizzard came out and released a bunch of lo-fi remixes of the Shadowlands zone music, which was really cool, and I hope they do that more often. But I don't think that's appropriate for classic WoW. That's modern WoW. You can't mix the streams.
Far away.
The entire world will collapse in on itself. Actually, I'll turn it down a tiny bit more. It's lo-fi, it can be quiet. That's what it's made for. It's made to be quiet in the background. Stop giving me chainmail. Oh, I need to kill these guys too. Someone didn't read the quest. Just whack him.
Inventory is full.
Inventory is full. Oh, well, that sells for 1 copper. I think we can go without it. How close is the nearest shop? I'm unlucky. I feel like normally you find a bag by now. Oh, it's ages away. It's okay. It's to be expected. I'm gonna shoot myself in the foot a bit of inventory space as well, because I like to keep my my original robes in my bank as like a little like, wow, I still have them. Hey you have more armor now.
Goddess bless you.
Okay, let's get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this. By the way, I'm using a add-on to show me the price of stuff, because it literally doesn't show up in the vanilla version of the game, or in the non-add-on version of the game, I should say. I don't need food. I don't need food, but I do need water. Pardon me. So yeah, let's just put those up there.
Asha Fela.
Is there anyone around here who sells water? Yes, hello.
I am listening.
Bean soup! No, we don't want bean soup. We'll take... I mean, we're going to use 20 water, so we might as well invest in it, right?
Asha Fela.
A Shafala. And what did you want again? I forget what her quest is about. I guess we'll find out. Something to do with cooking. No. I think she's got a friend who's lost.
Yushnuala.
A friend of mine named Iveron usually visits me at the same time every day. The strange thing is that he hasn't been by today at all. He's several hours late, in fact. I admit I am a little worried, Brude. How do you know my name? Iveron spends a lot of time over by the new cave to the north, and I'm sure you know how dangerous it is there. Spiders everywhere. If you happen to be going that way, though, will you keep an eye out for him?
Belnadris.
Of course I will. He's definitely not dead. Wait, that's a young lightsaber. So yeah, while I was eating before the stream, I went back and rewatched some of my stream where it was the stress test of the servers before they went live, and then also the launch night where it was like you could literally like, it was absolutely packed full of people and you couldn't like cast spells or anything. It was just lagging out. That was fun. I wonder if it's going to be like that again in Ref. I feel like they've got a better handle on like their servers and layering and stuff like that now. I also wonder like how much is Raf going to revitalize Classic WoW, because I know it was getting a bit dead a couple of months ago from what I heard. Like, I'm sure there's a healthy enough population in terms of Burning Crusade Classic over the months, but I heard some stuff about it being pretty dead in a lot of servers and stuff. But I wonder, because Wrath of the Lich King was king in private servers, right? Were people just waiting for Wrath of the Lich King, maybe? Or is it still going to be a case of, like, it's really busy on launch day, people come to level through the expansion, a little less people stay around for, like, the patch updates and stuff, and then, I don't know, what are they going to do afterwards? Are they going to do Cataclysm? That's a big question, right? I hope they do. But I hope that if they do, they keep Wrath servers around, because I know they're turning Burning Crusade servers into Wrath servers, and I'm a little sad about that. Talked about that yesterday. But it's okay. Just as long as they don't do the same for Cataclysm. Because the whole point, at least in my eyes, of Classic is that there's an older version of the game available to go and visit when you want to. But, again, like I said yesterday, apparently they're considering doing stuff with Season of Mastery maybe instead. Which is fine. I put this on Twitter actually. So I fully support WoW Classic going forward with some changes to make it more like Classic as they get to more recent expansions. So like a version of Wrath with no Dungeon Finder, and then maybe a version of like Cataclysm with no Raid Finder, and then just going forwards from there and seeing how that changes the feel of the game. Like if it like, people who have played both versions of the game, they'll all agree WoW Classic is definitely more community driven. There's more active guilds around, there's more people leveling and partying up together and stuff like that. Some of that is to do with the difficulty of the leveling for sure, but some of it is just like, you don't just like sit in a city and queue into dungeons to level up. Which I've never been one of those people who constantly argues that looking for dungeon is bad, because I like leveling up that way a lot of the time. And it enables me to do a bunch of group content which I never would do normally, because I'm not about like finding a raid team and raiding every single week. My attention span isn't there for it, my social anxiety isn't there for it, you know. And my hours are odd and stuff as well. So I do a lot of LFR and I do a lot of looking for dungeon, and I don't do a lot of Mythic Plus or like normal raiding or anything like that. Oh, okay, I thought that was aggroing on me. So I'm fine with Classic being this. I'm happy to like see how it goes. But I'm also like, I wonder what a version of Classic would look like that was like vanilla and Burning Crusade with looking for dungeon and looking for raid. That could be interesting too if they want to try that one day. But I have a feeling there's a lot less people who want that, sadly. Oh, I didn't read what he said. I forgot we're reading quest text. Hang on. What was it? He basically just said, I'm glad you found me. Ugh, I was bitten very badly by a spider named Giffis the Vile while exploring the cave very close to here. I'm sure I have been seriously poisoned. You must help me. Please tell Durania Silvershine. She will be able to help me. Hurry, I'm so dizzy. I thought he died. I forgot he was alive. Okay, so is it more efficient? I think it's more efficient to do this quest first. But I think that quest leads into the one that sends me to the back to kill that Giffis the Vile spider. So maybe I should go back. I'm gonna take a chance on my memory and say that I should go back and it would be more efficient to do it this way. I apologize if I'm wrong. This feels wrong. Leaving a quest area with stuff still to do. Oh, I guess I did finish about some neighbour chat. Maybe we should throw that in there while we're here as well. Oh man. I sure could use a travel form right about now. Yeah, we're level 4 already, almost level 5. I'm curious to know by just how much RAF speeds up leveling. Because people are saying like RAF adds a XP boost to, well, not an XP boost, but you know what I mean, they buff the amount of XP you get from certain levels, probably like 10 to 70 or something.
I am on.
Because Burning Crusade actually did that as well. Oh dear, I was wondering why I hadn't seen Everon yet today, and I've always warned him about his spiders. We may be able to help Everon, as I know of an antidote that should help with a poison. It requires some ingredients though before I can make it. I'll need hyacinth mushrooms. You can find these growing under trees, or you may collect them from the girls south of here. Damn it, I got it wrong. They seem to have taken a liking to them. I'll also need moon petal lilies, which only grow around watery pools. The last ingredient may prove the most difficult. From the very spiders that poisoned Everon, I need webwood echo.
Be careful.
As I was saying. So, yeah, I know RAF provides faster leveling. And when you think about it, that's how... So, before they added time walking campaigns and squished leveling and stuff, in... I think they did that in Shadowlands, right? Not BFA.
What brings you here?
You have proven yourself dedication to nature. You have proven your dedication to nature well, Brude. A young druid like yourself has a promising future. Thank you. The problem that leveling had at that point was that there had been so many expansions, with each one being like, oh, we've made it faster to level, that nobody paid attention to what the actual fresh leveling experience was like. And I remember even when I started back in Mists of Pandaria, it was like hardly a challenge at all leveling. Like, especially with heirlooms, it was just a joke. And it was so much leveling, and you never had time to experience the story of a zone. You always out-leveled it before you got anywhere near finishing a zone. I mean, it's still kind of like that, even with like the like tailored frickin', let's just whack him for his last HP. Even with the tailored like time walking campaigns, they still didn't tune it correctly, and you still don't get to witness an entire expansion story, sadly. But it was way worse. You'd get through like maybe a quarter of questing in a zone and you'd be on to your next one. And I remember it was weird as well, like Burning Crusade, you'd pretty much get through all of Hellfire and half of Zangarmarsh, and then you would be on to Wrath of the Lich King as well. It was stuff like that. It was super dumb. But now it's a lot better. You just choose an expansion, level entirely through that. But like, I can see how that problem would creep up if every expansion made leveling faster. And I'm wondering, like, at what point does it become a problem? This is why I want Wrath of the Lich King servers to stay, even if they continue with Cataclysm, because at what point does leveling become the problem it was during Mists? Because it was not the best new player experience, I'll be honest. Like, it was fine, but now I know how much better it could have been. It's like, but I'm sure Wrath doesn't really have that problem. Wrath's simple enough to get your head around, like it's, you know, I don't know by how much they buff XP leveling, but let's just say, for instance, it's this Joyous Journey's 50% XP buff on Burning Crusade before the Wrath thing stacks with it. Then it still seems like a decent pacing. And as it is, Burning Crusade... No, it's one copper, who cares? As it is with Burning Crusade as well, I was going to get that chest, but I've got full inventory, so I won't. The problem is, zones outlevel you don't outlevel zones. So like, you'll go to Red Ridge Mountains, and you'll accept all the quests there, and you'll start to bump up against a wall that quests are just... Alright, I already forgot. Quests are just too high level for you, and you have to go into Duskwood instead, and you kind of have to straddle multiple zones, like you go to Wetlands as well. So I'm hoping Wrath kind of like equals that out at least. But yeah, Burning Crusade leveling has the opposite problem that Mists of Pandaria leveling had for sure. Wait, who are we handing this into? Where's the question mark? Oh, that's not the entire quest, okay. God, you'd think this is my first time questing through Shadow Glen. It's like my 1000th. Although to be fair, I'm more familiar with post-Cataclysm Shadow Glen. So yeah, hopefully the Wrath XP curve levels out more equally, and then it's just like level through Burning Crusade expansion, and then you're up to the most recent Wrath of the Lich King expansion. It's not like when oh god, I think the latest expansion was either Legion or BFA, when like the new player experience was like just level all through vanilla zones, and then all through Burning Crusade, and then all through Wrath of the Lich King, and then all through Cataclysm, and then all through Mists of Pandaria, and then all through Warlords of Draenor, and then all through Legion, and then, you know, like, no wonder people just sat in main hub cities. Oh, sod it, I could just delete some trousers. No wonder people would just sit in main hub cities and spam dungeons, because it was like easier to understand, let alone anything else. Like, I can't imagine what the new player experience must have been like in BFA. I really can't remember. Like, I know the level squish was Shadowlands, but the Time Walking campaigns might have been in BFA. But if they weren't, being a new player in BFA must have been like daunting and weird. And it would be like, oh, go invade Outland. And like before you've even gained a foothold, quick, go invade Northrend. Before you've even gained a foothold, quick, go to frickin', you know, Cataclysm places. It's like, oh my god, what were they thinking? Well, clearly they were just thinking endgame content only. But, you know, they went back and they solved the problem, so can't complain these days. Well, you can't complain because you still don't experience the full expansion story, but that's me nitpicking. Where's this Webwood Ica? Is it just from spiders? I think it might just be from spiders. Yeah, it's just from spiders. Okay. Yeah, let's just kill him while we're here. Don't want to do too much running around. Who cares about efficiency? Also, we should definitely go back to the trainer when we get back there, because every even level you get new stuff to learn.
Inventory is full.
Oh, that's an upgrade, isn't it? Motherfucker. Why would you do this to me? You know what? These sell for 1 copper each. They can just get out of my goddamn inventory. I didn't even have any shoes. Whoops. It's getting dark. I can't see my keyboard. I don't have one of those fancy light up keyboards. When I bought my PC, I went fairly cheap for my like keyboard and mouse and monitor and stuff. Like my monitor, I think cost me like 90 quid, which is you know, it's 90 quid, but for a monitor that's pretty much on the cheap end. I remember actually, god, this was like 2016. I'd budgeted it all out. I'd spent pretty much the max amount I wanted to spend on a PC, and it was, you know, on its way. And then I was happy. I reviewed the order, looked over everything that came with it, and went, fuck, I forgot the monitor. And so I had to shell out an extra like £90. I was like, shit. But it came with Doom 2016, so you know, you win some, you lose some. Pretty happy with that deal. It was like it was like, wow, look how look how good Doom would look on this monitor. Which I know there's a lot of monitor deals like that. They come with like a modern game a lot of the time. I always find it kind of funny though, because I'm like, it looks good because of the PC, not the. I mean, like, yeah, the monitor's part of it. If you get a really shit monitor, it's not gonna look as good as it could in like 4K. I don't have a 4K screen. I don't see the point. But yeah, I don't know. It's super weird, right? Because obviously you can't see what it's saying, but the Battle.net group I'm in for my guild, they've made a Battle.net group because we've moved servers, and so they know there are some people who are going to want to stay on the server we were originally on, and there's going to be people in the guild on the other server, so they just said, sod it, we'll just make a cross-server Battle.net group and talk in there, which I really appreciate. I think it's a really good idea. Because it also means I can, like, chat to them while I'm playing Classic WoW. Even though I do actually have a guild I play with in Classic WoW as well. But it's weird because there's people talking about Mythic Plus and I'm like, wait, what's Mythic Plus? I am in WoW TBC. I don't know what Mythic Plus means. But I've never really... Hi Volazar, welcome to the stream. I've never really... That's a good name, by the way. I've never really played both modern and classic WoW side by side like I have been doing lately. It's kind of weird. Nope, declined, okay. By the way, the reason I decided to make this balanced Druid beyond it being like nostalgic for me personally or whatever is... Oh, I don't know if that's going to show up on stream, that's kind of private. Hopefully not. You know what? I'm just going to exit out of Discord. Here I am like, I did such a good job like keeping people's privacy and blurring my text box messages, and then like Discord private messages start popping up in the top left corner of my screen. What was I saying? I've completely lost what I was saying. Oh well. No, Spider. You're gonna go back to your main spot and then come and attack me again. I feel like this area... Actually, I should probably have my phone in front of me because that's my chat. I feel like Shadow Glen would be a lot more populated with this XP buff. But a lot of people are probably holding off until Wrath to make brand new characters because of the fresh servers. I was saying something about how weird it is to be playing both games side by side. I think that's pretty much all I had to say about that. Because usually I play a whole bunch of one, then a whole bunch of the other, but no, earlier today I was doing Zereth Mortis dailies. If you follow my MMO Twitter account, you'll know, because I was complaining about the, oh, what's it called? Genesis modes. Because they drop piecemeal from mobs and they're a massive grind if you want to get all like the mounts and pets and stuff. And it's just stupid. Blizzard are like, wow, we're so good with our design philosophies in Zereth Mortis, and I'm like, how you know?
Can I assist?
Did you gather the venom sacks, Brude? Yeah. Thank you, Brude. When I return to Darnassus, I will compare the venom with these sacks with the venom from the other spiders. It is my belief that it will have properties linked to the recent growth of our new world tree. Okay, what does that mean? Okay, I thought it was going to say I didn't have any room in my bags. Wait, oh, there it is. Cool. Now that I have the spider's venom, I'd like some live specimens to study. Unfortunately, capturing a living giant spider is more than I can ask of you, young Druid, and a giant spider is more than I can handle myself. But if you can find an unhatched egg, then delivering specimens will be much easier, and I can then arrange for the unhatched spiders to be contained. There must be a nest deep in Shadowthread Cave. Please, search for an egg in the nest, and return it to me. You just want omelets. I know your game. This is just a long con to get omelets out of me. Just go to the store, dude. It's a lot easier, honestly. The lengths Druids will go to. Just admit you like omelets. I don't know what that joke is, but... And what about you? Oh yeah, your friend was poisoned or whatever.
Only I am.
Please collect the ingredients, Brude. Everyone needs our help. Oh, yeah, okay, sure, whatever. I did it. Thank Loon that you have gathered these ingredients so quickly. In just a moment, I will have the antidote prepared. The antidote is ready, Brude. Wow, that really was just a moment. Please see that everyone drinks it. There is something that you should know. The antidote. It will only remain viable for 5 minutes. I forgot about this. You must get it to him in time. Speed be with you, Brude. I'm gonna go do some shopping first, because my bags are full. And then we will be back. Yeah, timed quests. They were a thing. And I completely forgot that that was a thing in classic Burning Crusade, and it took me off guard when I played it the first time, I remember. So yeah, that's not an upgrade, that's food, that's junk. I know there's add-ons that will auto-sell junk for you, but I kind of don't trust them. Because sometimes junk can be like quest items later on or whatever. But hey, that's just me. That's just my paranoid self talking. Hi, I'm back. Alright, let's go save your friend. Wait, hang on, I've just noticed, is this overlapping itself? Okay, let's move you over there. I've heard there's an add-on to compress all of your add-on locations. Oh, that's a point. I've heard there's an add-on to compress all your like add-on buttons into one like button that has them all listed. I should get that. There's a lot of add-ons I should get. Oh, I said we were going to go see the trainer, but hey, we might make it to level 6 before we do. I really like this there. Just casual lo-fi background sound music. It's the kind of music that I feel like is designed to not get old or be catchy. Like if it was catchy or whatever, it would be like a nightmare. Like imagine having the Coconut Mall soundtrack for like 2 hours on repeat. God, you'd lose your fucking mind, wouldn't you?
I am honored.
Oh, Brude, I'm so glad that you have returned. What is this, Brude? Oh, I knew Durania would be able to help me. I said all of that with a wrong inflection. What is this, Brude? Oh, I knew Durania would be able to help me. Everyone drinks the antidote. I'm always getting into trouble, and Durania, well, she always manages to help me out of it. I'm feeling much better, but I think I will sit here for a while longer until I feel completely better. I can't feel my legs. Well, that, and I was hoping you'd clear a path for me through those vicious webwood spiders, even. Not venomwood spiders, that's probably somewhere else. Okay, one that sells for more, thank you. Well, you haven't actually given me a quest to clear a path for you, but okay. You just keep sitting there, my guy. It's probably before they, programmed in. No, because there's escort quests, but I don't know. I just realised, sorry, what took me off guard while I was saying that sentence, what really distracted me, was I have a new Wi-Fi adapter. I bought it about a month ago, and I don't usually let it get dark in my room. I don't like, I mean sometimes I do, but most of the time I don't like it being dark and just having like the light of my PC screen or whatever. So I usually just automatically turn the light on when it gets dark. So I haven't noticed this yet, but I mean I noticed this part, but my Wi-Fi adapter is a big chunky thing that just flashes a blue LED constantly, and it's a little bit distracting, and now that it's getting dark in my room, it's way more distracting. It's just like really bright in the corner of my eye. So that's fun. Now you know what I'm contending with. Can I sneak past this spider? Cool. Oh my god, a dog barked outside and it scared the shit out of me. I'm not scared of dogs or anything, that took me by surprise. Also, if you do hear any background outside noise, it's because it is very hot tonight, so I have my windows wide open. Although, I just remembered I learned the other day that actually you're supposed to not do that, right? Maybe like when it's dark it's fine, but like in the daytime, you basically let hot air in if you do that, so you're supposed to like keep them shut. That's what I heard from like BBC News or whatever anyway. Did a spider just parry? Rude. Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to hit level 6 by the time we get back to our trainer, man. This is definitely faster than when I did it on my hunter. Because that's the last time I quested through Classic Teldrassil anyway. Wait, do you have to get it from the boss spider? I kind of don't remember half of this, I gotta say. Oh, hey, you could use a buff, sir.
That's still recharging. I need more mana.
I just doomed myself. that's a phrase, isn't it? I didn't doom myself, I oomed myself. Alright. Let's have some Slurpees. I'm really glad I got the name Brude. If you go back and watch the stream I did of the launch of Classic WoW, you'll see I had level 1 templates for all these characters so I could reserve names I wanted for them. In the end I deleted those characters because I was just like, I'm not using them. I'll let someone else, you know? So I'm happy Brude was still available. I know it's a very, like, subtle reference, so it's not like it would have been snatched up. It's not like I'd got, like, Daenerys, which is probably the most popular fictional character reference. God, the amount of Daeneryses I've seen. I mean, that's as long as you're not counting Illidan, but that's a WoW reference, so I kind of put that in a different category. You need Gifis. I only need the egg. I don't want to, like, steal him. Which is weird. I remember last time I came here I did need Gifis. Yeah, I might have to come back here in a minute. I don't quite remember. Ew, it made squelchy noises. Man, that's something I forgot to mention. I'm very curious to see what the rotation of balance is like before they added, you know, the balancing aspect of balance. Unless Wrath does become Solar Wrath later on, and I just never knew because I never got to that level, but I don't think it does. I think it stays Wrath, so I have no idea what a balanced Druid rotation looks like because I'm used to like having the solar spells and the lunar spells, but I don't think that's a thing. I know it is in Mists of Pandaria, so I don't know how many more expansions until it becomes a thing. Heck, maybe Wrath, right? That'd be interesting to just log in one day and be like, oh, we've got a balance bar to contend with now. I've got to say, as far as balance goes, I remember I thought it was okay in Mists. I'm trying to remember the expansions, and then I think either Warlords or Legion changed it. Probably Legion. Legion was famous for changing up classes. They changed it so that instead of like each spell moving the bar, they changed it so the bar was just moving by itself and you had to keep up with it, and I absolutely hated that. And when they got rid of a balance bar in, I think, either BFA or Shadowlands, I was elated. I just replaced it with the Eclipse system. Have you been inside the Shadowthread cave, Brood? Did you find a spider egg? Oh yeah, we found a spider egg. Ah, very good. I will have this egg and the venom transported to Darnassus. Then return here when my studies are done here. I'll return there when my studies are done here. I expect to find out a great deal from these specimens, Brood. You have been a great help to me. Thank you. Brood, is it? Yes. You were literally just talking to me. I heard that Teleron has been asking for you. You'll find him in the highest room atop Aldrassil. We may live long lives, but it's best you not keep him waiting too long. We do live long lives, but we also have sticks up our butts. What do you mean live long lives? You were literally immortal at this point in the story. Wow, we look somehow less impressive than we did in our level 1 gear. That's Actually, I'm used to that. That's pretty much a staple of WoW. Your level 1 gear looks alright, and then you don't look that good again for a handful of levels. Okay, this is where we go to the top of Aldrassil, but before we do... Mardant. I seek training as a druid. Ah, Moonfire. I don't need to look at a guide to know we're going to want Moonfire. Fawns. Rare for rejuvenation. I'm pretty sure we're going to want all of this, but let's just have a quick look at what a guide says. Because saving money is key in leveling up. Icy Veins, Balance, Druid, Leveling Guide. Oh, not Shadowlands. I forgot to put Burning Crusade in. Balance, Druid, Leveling Guide from 1 to 70 for TBC Classic. Let's pin this tab. Okay. All the way back down to level... What level are we? 6? We are level 6. Make sure Mark of the Wild and Fawns are active. Okay, so I'm guessing that means learn Fawns. Got it. What is Fawns? I remember Fawns actually. Fawns sprout from the friendly target, causing free nature damage to attackers when hit. It's literally like a classic Fawn spell. This isn't in the modern game for druids. I thought this was Entangling Roots because I hadn't really thought about it. Wow, last 10 minutes. That's a pretty good buff. I like that. I'm sad they got rid of that. I want them to bring that back. Yeah, and then we'll upgrade Wrath. And then, oh, we don't have enough money to learn Rejuvenation, but that's okay. We'll learn that next time. Del Nadris. Maybe that's what I'll call this part, Del Nadris. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Moonfire, we've got our dot. Fawns. I was going to say, please tell me that doesn't keep a round thing swirling around me, because that would annoy the heck out of me. And then these... they don't. I always forget that. Like, caster spells, you need to put the rank manually on your bar. But, like, for whatever reason, like warriors, they get rid of a previous rank whenever they learn it. List of trainer skills to buy. Buying everything is essentially the way to go. The spell costs are quite low and all of them have uses. Is that the same all the way through leveling? Ah. Okay. See, that's not the case on warrior. But it's telling me to just buy everything on druids. That's nice. That's nice and simple. I like that. I can fuck with that. Although, again, it's going to be a money issue, but... I hope there's a vendor up here, so I don't have to run all the way up here again in a minute. Ah, there isn't.
Peace be with you.
Hello, Tenerin. Ah, Brude, I was hoping you'd be prompt in answering my summons. I have an important task that I would like you to perform. It is time you set out... It's time for you to set out to seek your destiny, Brude. But before you are ready to set out into the world beyond our enchanted forests, there is much you must learn about our recent history. Much has changed with our people since the Battle of Mount Hyjal. Nordrassil lies a pale shadow of what it once was, its power used to defeat Archimonde and drive back the Burning Legion. There is a task you must perform. Go to the Moonwell north of Aldrassil and return to me a phial of its water.
Good luck, friend.
Thank you. Okay. I did some of this questing on a modern Night Elf recently, which is why I was like, wait, did he cast Slowfall on me? Can I just jump off the edge? I completely forgot whether that was a thing in Classic or not. Yeah, there's no vendors. Ah, I'm liking this. It took a bit to get going. Wasn't a huge fan of just killing the boars and the Night Sabers with Wrath as my only spell, but I'm getting into this a bit more now. And I'm also like, I think just Fawns, remembering Fawns is a thing, that's just like reaffirmed my my decision to level a druid and remember how things used to be. Can't believe it took me this long to start a druid. Wait, where am I? Where am I going for this? Ah, yes, I knew it was this way. And then we'll circle back around to the shop, and then we'll go back to the trainer on the way up. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. interesting that he's called Big Bad Beck, and I named my character after a character from a book called Beck. Coincidence? I think so, yes. I wonder if I'm ever going to have anyone whisper me like, is your character a reference to Beck? I doubt it, but I have whispered people before who have referential names being like, hey, is this a reference to this? And they're like, yeah, it is, smiley face. People are always happy when people recognize the reference. I've seen a few Rands out there. What else have I seen? I'm trying to remember. There was one that tugged at the edge of my memory. I think it was like a few months ago in a dungeon. And I was like, what is that from? And I finally remembered, and I messaged them asking, and they were like, oh my god, yes, but I don't remember what it is anymore. I said I was gonna... okay, we'll just... which way's faster? Probably this way still. I think something I'm going to try and do if I do hit max level is I am going to try and be a bit more social and get into dungeon groups and stuff. I know they're adding this like pre-made group finder to RAF, which is kind of like a middle ground between looking for dungeon and having nothing, which is what we have now. So I'll probably get used to that. I'm reminded of when old school RuneScape added a trade system. This was in its first year or two. They didn't have the Grand Exchange, which is their version of the auction house. And there was a massive contentious row in the community about whether to add Grand Exchange or not, because Grand Exchange was one of those big game-altering things, right? You know, much like adding looking for dungeon. And so eventually, a lot like the pre-made group finder, Jagex settled on this middle ground. I'm in the wrong place. Jagex settled on this middle ground of adding kind of like, I forget what they called it, but it was like this place you could go and list what you were looking for, and players would list what they were looking to sell for, and there was, instead of like just like spamming like looking for whatever, or like spamming some sort of trade window, you could wait, is it this way at all? I'm going the completely wrong way. Oh yeah, I forgot what I was doing. I was selling stuff. Sorry, my bad. But yeah, it was this middle ground where like there was an interface to assist with like actually matching up with people instead of just like scrolling through spamming text and whispering strangers and stuff. So it was to the point where like both of you already knew that they wanted to sell it for this price and you wanted to buy it for this price. And I wouldn't be surprised if the WoW Classic devs took inspiration from that, because there are so many like similarities between those two systems, like the Grand Exchange step-in system and the looking for dungeon step-in system. Although it's probably a bigger argument to just say they just took the pre-made groups tab from Modern WoW and said, this is a middle ground, and slapped it in there. But it's very similar to what Jagex did in Old School RuneScape all those years ago. However, they did end up adding Grand Exchange after, God, I don't want to say it was that much longer. After maybe like half a year or something, people were just saying, yeah, no, either we might as well have the Grand Exchange with this system in, or can we just have Grand Exchange because that's better than this system. So I don't think Blizzard are actually going to go back like the Jagex devs did on that though. I think people will probably be okay with the pre-made group finder, because I don't know, at some point you really are just rehashing history, and I think the WoW devs are very conscious of the fact that Cataclysm was the end of a game for a lot of people, and I think this pre-made groups system is the beginning of them trying to tweak the game to be better for the players who preferred classic WoW expansions, so that they can give them Cataclysm and Mists and later expansions with the design philosophies of classic expansions to keep them playing this time. I think that's absolutely what they're doing. Anyway.
What brings you?
The Moonwells hold the waters of the Well of Eternity, the ancient source of magic that has wrought so many horrors upon our world. The Druids take advantage of its properties, and the Sentinels revere the wells as shrines to Elune, but sorcery is forbidden to all. Till Cataclysm. So you have heard the first part of the aftermath of the Battle of Mount Hyjal. Have I? Oh shit, did I miss the dialogue? I forgot, it spouts dialogue at me, right? Let me, Is it been drowned by looking for group chat? I think it might have been. Yeah. Oh, I think I missed Valor. It's okay, we're all probably familiar with it. So you've heard the first part of the aftermath of the Battle of Mount Hyjal. There is much more to be told, and the task you have begun here will continue through the rest of your journey through Teldrassil and into Darnassus. While there is more I could speak to you of the Moonwells and of Teldrassil, I must send you along. Coriferous Moonrage will be expecting you. I have poured the phial of water you brought me to this vessel to bring to him. Seek out Coriferous. You will find him at the Moonwell in Dolinar. Follow the road south from Aldrassil out of Shadowglen, and continue to follow the cobblestones as the road turns west. Mind you to stay on the road though, Brude. There are dangerous beasts in the forests of late.
Good luck, friend.
Yeah, like strigid owls. And mangy night sabers. I almost forgot we were going to go back to the trainer because I think we raised enough money to learn rejuvenation. Maybe.
I am listening.
We did.
Farewell.
You know where rejuvenation goes? Right next to healing touch, baby. Just like it does in the live game. Actually, no, regrowth goes here in the live game. I don't know if regrowth is available to balanced druids, though, or if it's recommended if it's a talent. But obviously, in the live game, you have a talent which embraces the hybridity of druids and lets you basically be an off healer or an off tank or an off feral druid. By the way, I've seen a lot of feral druids around in this version of the game, so I'm guessing they're pretty good at the minute, which is interesting. I've never made a feral druid or gotten into feral. I think I did learn feral for a bit. I might have taken it into a few PvP matches, but I never stuck with it. I've never really been an off-spec kind of guy, so if I were to get into feral as a spec, I'm talking modern game here, I would make a character specifically for it. Oh, I'm getting some lag spikes. This isn't the stream, this is the game. The game, we good? We good? Okay, we're good. That was weird. I don't normally get those in Classic. But then I am streaming, so it's more taxing on my PC's resources. Let me guess, you want me to take something to Dolinar. I like how it's called Porphanius, because porter, like taking something somewhere.
Brings you here.
Greetings, young druid. Can you offer me aid? Everyone calls me young. It makes me feel so good. Maybe it's because I'm wearing these stylish shorts. Greetings, young druid. Can you offer me aid? I have a package of herbs that I must deliver to the town of Dolinar, but I can't be bothered. But I still have business with the druids of Shadowglen and cannot yet leave. Can you deliver this package for me? It must be sent to innkeeper Keldamir at the Dolinar Inn. It lies along the road to the south. Yeah, sure. We're already going there, so I don't see why not. I don't see myself being waylaid by any satyrs trying to pull a prank on me or anything weirdly specific like that. Oh no, my thorns. Yeah, I definitely wasn't level 6 when I left when I left Shadowglen last time. I think I was level 4. Maybe we won't have to do Bannerfell Barrows. Maybe I can skip Bannerfell. That'd be nice. I don't remember if Teldrassil takes you to level 10 though, or if it's another zone that outlevels you, and you have to like. I don't think so. I think Teldrassil's fine. I don't recall having to leave into another starter zone in the middle of it. Also, I don't know whether I should try and level through Kalimdor, or if I should go to Eastern Kingdoms. I might just do Kalimdor, because Darkshore was actually a little bit more interesting than I remembered. I think I don't like Cataclysm Darkshore, but I do like pre-Cataclysm Darkshore. Oh look, a satyr!
Don't touch me!
Satyr? I forget how to say it. Probably satyr. Don't touch me! Eager for work, I see. Lucky.
Eager for work, I see. Lucky for you, a day never goes by that I don't wish I had a fledgling druid to perform my bidding. You see, Brude, I can make you very happy and provide you with things you never dreamed of having. But in order for that to happen, you must bring me certain items. My business in the forest often requires certain reagents. Fetch for me 3 night saber fangs, 3 strigid owl feathers, and 3 swatches of webwood spider silk. Let's keep this our little secret, Night Elf.
Sure, okay, that sounds good. You'll give me XP, right? A voice actor, I am not, but it is fun to pretend sometimes. I want to listen back to that when I'm done with this stream, see how bad it was. So this is very much a quest you kind of do in conjunction with other quests, but sorry, we got time. Oh right, mana. It's been a second since I oomed, so I kind of forgot. With just a few spells, this class feels so much better. Obviously, it's still extremely bare bones, but it's better than just spamming Wrath and then ooming all the time. I think that's one of the few mobs left on modern servers that hasn't had a graphical update yet, by the way. Same with Strigid Owls, I don't think they've had one. I kind of like how they update them as they go, though. In fact, I don't think Night Sabers have had an update yet either. I'm struggling to think of a modern-looking Night Saber. I know Gnolls are getting a graphical update in Dragonflight. Whack him! Or point at him. There you go. Ooh, a bag! That's overdue. Thank you. Oh, I was on the Wrath of the Lich King pre-patch PTR. That's a lot of words. And I noticed B didn't automatically open all bags. It only opened the backpack, and I don't know why that is. I don't know if that's a bug, or if that's just a different default setting in Wrath, or if that's a setting I fixed when I started Classic and forgot that I had to fix myself. It's annoying, huh? I mean, I'm sure you can turn it back, but... Die, owl. I'm a druid. I'm good with nature. Good at killing nature! Always stretch. That is what I do. I read a tweet today which was like... Actually, I'm going to bring it up because I don't want to get it wrong. It'll be in my liked tweets somewhere, won't it? I want to share this. So this is a tweet from @Britannius. They said, "Hey Twitter pals, I know a lot of you spend time gaming. Take a moment to get up and walk around, please. I had an ER trip today for what turned out to be a fortunately very minor blood clot, but a sedentary lifestyle is a big risk factor for the small and big ones alike. It was a superficial thrombophlebitis, I don't know how to say that, and not a deep vein thrombosis, but risk factors are the same. Be aware of unusual leg pain. This was a constant dull pain under my knees and with waves and spikes that kept me from standing comfortably. Better to check it out than risk the danger." I wanted to share that on stream because I feel like a lot of people like me who play WoW don't take breaks. I know I'm certainly guilty of not taking breaks sometimes. And that tweet, that was retweeted by Terran Gregory, who does the WoW cinematics, who leads that team. And it just kind of made me stop and think about some stuff, so I just kind of wanted to share that on stream at some point. In case it helps anyone else. I've been kind of thinking about posture and stuff too. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if at some point in the future I got a standing desk, because standing and playing games feels fine, but it's not easy to do for like PC controls. So, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to being the kind of person who literally bought a treadmill and played games while on the treadmill. You know, like if that was what it took for me to get fit, that would be fine. I know there's gonna be some people who hear that and are like, wow, how sad, you can't take yourself away from video games to focus on fitness, but like, who cares? Like, if you can play video games and get fit at the same time, why not? It would at least motivate me to do it more, you know, and at the end of the day, that's kind of important. So I think that's something I'll try out at some point in the future, but right now, where I'm living, I do not have room for anything of the sort. And I'm sure as well that like something like a treadmill probably costs like a few £100s. I know you can get like bike machines for less, so maybe I would do that instead, but yeah, I'd be into doing that at some point. But like, I have Like if we're gonna get into discussion about posture and stuff, I'll mention it. I've got like marks on my stomach because I'm not as thin as I used to be, and I've got marks on my stomach from where literally like I sit like, and it like creases my stomach a bit, and it's probably not good that I have those. So yeah, I know that seemed like a bit of an out of left field thing to read, but as I was talking there, I just reminded myself that I wanted to bring that up on stream. Also, stay hydrated, like I'm going to do right now. I have no webcam, so I have to make the drink make noise. I'll just whack this lightsaber while I drink. Refreshing. Sweet, I got a lightsaber fang. That's fantastic. Gosh, I'm so funny. Last stream, by the way, I talked a bit about considering maybe going into the VTuber space, getting a webcam and VTubing a bit. I have since looked at examples of people with the lowest, I don't mean this in a mean way, but the lowest effort versions of VTuber avatars. So without the full rigging and everything like that. And I think I've come to the conclusion that I don't think I do want to do it unless I'm going the full way with it, because I don't think it looks too great if you don't have full rigging. So I probably won't be getting into that at some point soon. I don't know, I might change my mind still, but also I couldn't find any easy resource for like free avatars or customizable avatars, but I didn't look that hard, to be fair. But maybe sometime in the future, but a little bit put off by it after looking at. I need more mana. Where? Mate, I made your hair blue, the colour of mana. I will be right back. sorry about that stream. I am back. So let's continue. Oh, you know what I've just noticed? Oh no, this might have been really noticeable. I apologize if this was noticeable. But I've just noticed the chat blur box, I do believe, is out of alignment. How do I fix this? No, I'm just making it wider. Am I making it wider? Wait, what? Okay, no, I can move it that way. Let's undo that. I want to fix this because I'm sure it bugs people. Oh wait, maybe it's not out of alignment. I think it's fine. Wait. Is that better? Okay, hold on a second. Let me try and think about how to fix this. If I hit Control Z a lot. Sorry. I'm gonna try and eyeball this then. I greatly apologize. I know why it's done this. I think that's fixed it. Let me just log in and see if it's apparent. Either way, it's not the end of the world, because it would just be a solid color otherwise, right? It does look out of alignment. But then because it's a different resolution, it might just look out of alignment. If you know what I mean. Oh shit, now it's way out of alignment. What? Oh wait, that's because I selected the wrong thing. Oh, don't mind me. I'm doing just fine. It's also way too big. I don't know why it messed up like that. But the problem is I'm viewing this in a smaller window, so I can't tell if it's like annoying to look at full screen. Apologies if it is. I will try to fix it next time. Either way though. Text chat is blurred. Oh hi, I see, this is why I logged out, because I knew this would happen. I did unmute myself, okay, good. Oh, our music stopped. Music? Dear music, please restart. Thank you. We've got more streaming to do. Okay, let me just see what that looks like. Did I press pause? No, okay, the music just pauses. Okay, cool. We're good. We're good. Let's continue as if nothing happened.
I'm out of rain.
Unfortunately, whatever I was talking about before I got interrupted has swiftly left me. Hopefully it was nothing interesting. Well, knowing my stream, it was nothing interesting. I think we're safe. I was just thinking before I came back that I was a dummy because I need to get a screenshot of Brude for the thumbnail, because I'm not just gonna put the Burning Crusade icon up. This is its own series, but I've realised I kept all my gear, so I can just take this screenshot. Nope, stop looking around, Brude. There we go. Maybe I will want one more zoomed in. There we go. And anyone who's familiar with WoW will look at that screenshot and go, but wait, that's not the starter area. Why is he still wearing starter gear? I did, by the way, I did a series of streams once. I think it was on the lead up to Classic WoW, to show off how easy leveling was in the live game at the time. I did a series called Gearless Leveling, which is where I made a balanced druid and I leveled without changing my gear from those initial robes at all. and I think I got most of the way through Darkshore until it became difficult, which is just atrocious. But yeah, that's available on my VOD channel. I made a playlist recently called Every World of Warcraft Stream or something like that. So if you're just here for WoW streams, that is the playlist for you. It's got streams from back when I did VODs on my main channel too. It's got all of them. And you can scroll through that playlist and go, wow, Christian did a lot of World of Warcraft projects that he never finished. He started a lot, but he never finished. Off the top of my head, there's one called Horde Turncloak Leveling, which was apparently my first, which isn't how I remember it, but sure. And that's where I took a Horde character all the way from Kalimdor to... I think it was a troll character. I took him all the way from Kalimdor over to Eastern Kingdoms and started leveling him in Coldridge Valley. Because I thought that would be fun, but I only ever did one stream for that. I wonder if I still have that character if I delete her. Hang on. And then I have another series, one of my earliest ones, called WoW Marksmanship Hunter Leveling, where I made a Blood Elf Hunter and was just going to level her to max. Fell off of doing that. I've got a story mode series, which I think lasted 2 streams, which I came back to that idea later, but the first one was a Void Elf Mage called Serenza, and I leveled her through to Duskwood, I believe, and I was reading all the quest text, kind of like I'm doing here. It's just kind of been the way I've started streaming WoW, at least when I'm not just casually streaming it. And I did another story mode. It was going to be a whole thing with a Horde troll called... with a troll Druid, I want to say? Or maybe a shaman. I think it was a shaman actually called Taz. Didn't mean to call him Taz as in Taz Dingo, kind of forgot that was a whole thing, but subconscious is weird. I did 2 streams of that as well. And then I also did for the Alliance, which was a PvP war mode leveling stream. I've done a bunch of stuff, so this is just the latest one. And I don't know if we'll ever get to max level on this dude, but I'd like to. But that would certainly take a lot of streaming. But this is not a promise, but I would like to. Anyway.
Now what? How have you been a busy little bee, Brude? I've been waiting for you to bring me what I need. Haha, well done indeed. Who would have ever guessed that I, Zen Foulhoof, would have a night elf to do my bidding? Certainly not me. But so it goes. This beloved world of ours is full of surprises. Free cheers for the naive and gullible.
Cool, I think I did a good thing. That must have been a good thing because I leveled up. I got XP and money. That's how morals work in this game, right? I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that's how they work. If I tried to do that voice all day, it would destroy my throat. Actually, I think I need a drink because of that voice. Give me a sec. I'll try and do some. I'll try and do some fun voices where appropriate, but not all of the time. Yeah.
Goddess bless you.
Seek redemption. The Council of the Forest has news that you aided Zen Foulhoof. That satyr is an enemy of the forest. As a night elf, you should know better than to defile the forest by killing nature's creatures. You must redeem yourself in the eyes of the council if you wish to remain a friend of Teldrassil. Teach Foulhoof a lesson and you shall be redeemed. Felcones are corrupted seeds that fall from the trees. They billow with green smoke. Give some to Foulhoof. He'll think you have brought him a harmless snack.
Go in peace.
Okay, sure. Why are fell cones growing from the trees? Is it because Teldrassil's corrupted? There's never been a whole lot of visual evidence about Teldrassil being corrupted, but it is part of the storyline.
Vishnu Daldir.
Are you heading to the south, to Lake Alameth? If so, oh, that's interesting. We've got the Alameth quests already. You don't normally get that until, well, I would say later, but we are level 7. It's because of the XP boost. If so, then I have a task I might ask of you. My colleague Denelin has a camp along the eastern end of a lake. Where he is studying and experimenting on the plant life of Teldrassil. He requested a package of rare earths from Darnassus, and it was late, only recently arriving here in Dolinar. Can you take the package to him?
May the stars guide you.
Sure.
listening.
A troubling breeze blows through the forest. Gerolos Talvefrin serves as Great Warden to the hibernating druids of Talon and Bannerfell Barrowden. Oh boy. His duty as the chosen protector of the sleeping is to ensure their safety so that their pact with Ysera remains fulfilled. But word from Gerolas is now delayed and I grow nervous. Travel east to Starbreeze Village. Wow, Aphrodis can't talk. So that I can put my worries to rest, knowing my dreaming brethren slumber safely.
Farewell.
Oh, Aphrodis, if I remember the way this quest goes. Yeah, I don't think I've read the quest text on a lot of this. Should we learn first aid? Is it necessary? I mean, I guess there's some niche moments when I could end up being out of mana. You know? And I need healing, but then that would be in combat, so I wouldn't be able to heal with a bandage anyway. Or maybe I'd be near out of mana between mobs, and it would be better to heal with a bandage than anything. But I don't know, dude. I don't think I need first aid on this character. I think I'm good. I don't know if I'm making a big mistake as a classic player or whatever, but nah. I think I'm just gonna keep all of the cloth I have. That's a good point. What did I say I was going to do professions? I'm not doing tailoring on this guy. There's no point.
Can I assist?
I'll save all my cloth for alts and stuff, I think. Or maybe just
Goodbye.
selling. Or,
My
you know what, let's
goods
pick
are
up the
of
skinning knife.
highest quality.
Oh, actually, that costs a lot based on how much... Oh, I only got 16 copper back. I just wasted half my money. Fuck. Wait, can I buy it back for the same amount that I sold it for? I can. I might as well keep it now then. Anyway, we've got a skinning knife. It's okay. Stuff's starting to sell for more. I think we're good. Physical damage caused by the target is reduced by 5. I might want to keep hold of that. Oh, I don't know though. It sells for silver. That's a lot right now. I'm a little over leveled. I'll be fine. Anyway. Oh, hey, you know what? I can't wait for this to return in October.
Ishnu Allah.
A little anime joke for you there.
Farewell.
For those of you confused. There's a quest up here, isn't there? Yeah, I'm enjoying this. This is nice. I like this stream. Been streaming for nearly 2 hours, which is usually my limit, but I think we'll go a bit longer today. Well, it is 10 PM, so maybe not too much longer. The Emerald Dreamcatcher. I was once given an Emerald Dreamcatcher from Gerolos Talvaf. Oh my god, you can't pronounce his name either, Talonkai. At least I can, but I'll never say it. The Warden of the Druids in the Bannerfell Barrowden. This powerful amulet is able to siphon energy from the Emerald Dream, bestowing luck upon those who carry it. Sadly, I have not been able to retrieve it from my dresser in Starbreeze Village. Although Starbreeze was once a tranquil place, it has now succumbed to the corruption of a furbolg that reside there. Perhaps you would be willing to recover my Dreamcatcher, Druid. Now here's a thing. Why does he know that Starbreeze Village has succumbed to the furbolg, when the guy downstairs doesn't and is worried about his friends there because he hasn't heard from them? I guess because, as far as leveling curve goes, I was supposed to go there and come back and then level up and gain access to this quest, maybe. Or maybe they just didn't put that much thought into it. By the way, look at how many abs Night Elves have. It's crazy. Emerald Dreamcatcher. Let me just... Yeah, it's fine. I was just worrying about the fuzz again, being out of alignment. The Emerald Dreamcatcher, please move swiftly. Nope, that's one I just picked up. Twisted Hatred. I must warn you, Brude, this matter must stay between us. The Satyr are enough of an embarrassment to us already, and this one is much too close to home. He is called Lord Melanus. He resides in the nearby cave of Felrock, where he has gathered a large group of Grell warriors. His heart is black as night, and he plots something most foul. You must find him within his nearby cave just to the north of here, and bring me his head. Damn. Are we the good guys?
Good luck.
That's kind of fucked up, dude. You want me to cut off his head and bring it to you? Can't I just say I killed him? Would you not believe me? Damn. Night Elves are metal. Yeah, so I was kind of doubting whether it was a good idea to read the quest text when I started. And I don't know if I'm going to call this a story mode series, because, I mean, I'm not pledging to do every single quest in each zone, so I'm not going to call it a story mode series, but At first I was like, don't I just want to like pick up the quests and move on? But I don't know, I kind of like it. I've never really paid attention to vanilla quest text, so I think it adds some talking points, adds some flavour, gives the world a bit more character. And frankly, you know, quest text is a bit better than I thought it would be too.
Hello.
Dolinar delivery. How might I be of service to you, young one? Are you here to rest in an inn, or do you require a hearthstone? Oh, I've got a delivery. Ah, yes, the delivery of herbs from Shadowglen. It is a shame poor Fannius could not bring it himself, for we have much to discuss, he and I. And we were curious, but I am glad to get the herbs nonetheless, and I am glad you came. While you are here, please rest yourself. Heroes must keep their strength and spirits high, and must find rest and solace wherever they may. For to neglect one's peace of body and mind is a sure path to failure, so rest. No, I refuse. Thanks to the water. He's just like, what? Is that guild called Haven't Decided Yet? Interesting. Guess it's a guild for people who are still trying to figure out what class they want to play.
Peace.
Hi, Corifras. Greetings, Druid. For what purpose do I owe the pleasure of our meeting? Ah, I see. You were sent by Teneron. Well then, it would seem we have much to talk about, much to do, and little time to do it in. I think we'd best get started. First, let me tell you more of a task you must complete. The Druids in Darnassus use the water of the moonwells of Teldrassil, and their moonwell must be replenished from time to time. Using these specially crafted phials, you can collect the water of the moonwells. Take this vessel to the moonwell outside of Starbreeze village to the east, and fill it with some of its waters, and return to me. Once you have completed your task, I shall continue the story where Teneron left off. Oh, I see. It's not spirits who appear in the moonwell and tell us a story like in Modern. It was Teneron who told me a part of a story, and then said, well, now you've heard part of a story. I was like, oh no, I missed some text. I see what happened now. I'm up to date. Okay. We should do lowest level quests first, right? So, that's level 6. What's this one? Go to Alameth, but there's more quests down there is the issue, and they're level 7. So we'll hold off on that. We'll go do Starbreeze, let's do that. There's a dwarf here? Thank you. A more powerful spell is already active here. Wow. I'm not offended. You're offended. Wait, what level is he? Level 16. What's he doing here? Those quests aren't even going to give him XP, are they? Right, I need to find those falcons, right? Yeah. God. Last time I did quest through Teldrassil in Classic, I must say I didn't have Questy. So, this makes it a whole lot easier. If you are curious about the first time I quested through Classic Teldrassil, since 2007 or whatever, there is a video called Adventures in Classic Azeroth on my main YouTube channel you can go and find. Hi. You're bothersome. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You know what? Fuck you. Ooh, another falcon. That was easy. That was easy. Whoops. We could go hand this in on the way to our nice satyr friend. Aw, got poisoned. Feels bad, man. Gonna be shitting green for days. Hey Zen. Hey buddy, how's it going?
You again? What do you have for me, Brude? A lovely snack, I presume? Ah, what a sweet night elf. I knew you would come in handy. Ribbit, no, this cannot, Ribbit, be. You have duped me with, Ribbit, your foul trickery, Ribbit.
So long, Zen. The annoying thing is, if you're a player coming along to pick up Zen's quest now, you can't do it because he's a frog. And I don't know how long he remains a frog for. But it's happened to me, and it's slightly frustrating. Alright, let's fill up this damn file. What's the difference between a file and a vial anyway? Is one just fancier? Alright, this I would say is the first real danger area where you can end up dying. But given that we're level 7, I think we'll be fine. Actually, I did end up dying last time I was here. Which would probably inform that opinion. Pardon me. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Aw, gardener, how wholesome. I say before fucking moon firing him off the face of the earth. We should probably put this somewhere a bit more permanent, so I don't accidentally sell it. Actually, where are the nearest profession trainers? Are they in Dollar now? I might have missed my chance to start skinning. I should probably make a bank halt at some point too. Ah, shit. Oh, fuck. Alright. Here's our first test. Wow, Moonfire does a bit more initial damage than I'm used to. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh boy. I'm gonna die. Oh, maybe I will be okay, actually. Do I want to run him out of his aggro radius? Because I feel like he's almost dead. This is a risk. Okay, good. We survived. I guess I probably should keep some food on me, actually, because then I don't have to, like, mana up, heal myself, and then mana up again. So I won't sell food I'm given. How about that? I won't go out of my way to get food, but I won't sell food I'm given. That was a close one. I don't think we've died yet, have we? At all. We will do this slow and steady, because that, I am informed, is how you win the race.
That's still recharging.
I wonder if anyone actually bothers turning off the error messages of like, that's still recharging. That's too far away. I always find it weirdly charming. I feel like it gives me a sense of my character. Like, for whatever reason, male Draenei are just so like, I can't carry anymore. Like, they're just so like annoyed by everything. Whereas Night Elves are so calm. Stop it. You know what I've been thinking about lately, which is kind of annoying? Oh, hang on. Thank the spirits you are here. I knew Aphrodite would sense trouble and send help. Oh, I'm not doing all of that in that voice. The Alpine tribe has been corrupted. The once peaceful furbolgs have turned against the protectors of the forest. They ambushed me as I left for Benefil Barrow Den and proceeded to pillage Starbreeze village. Ursel the Mauler, their chieftain, is using the evil powers of the Felmos to drive them mad. I am too wounded to return to Aphrodite to bring him the grave news. The task is left to you, young Druid. We can only hope that the deranged Gnarpines have not made it to Bannerfell yet. Oh, they have. They fucking have, buddy. what was I saying? Yeah, so something that I've been thinking about lately, which is kind of annoying, is the Dark Portal Pass, right? Because I haven't bought it, and I don't really agree with it either. I mean, it's fine to offer a boost, but the pricing is absurd. If you just want the boost, it's... Apologies if you've heard this already tons of times back around Burning Crusade launch, but I never really looked into it myself. But if you just want the boost, and I don't really, it's £35. And they do like this stupid tick box system, which is like, you get this and this and this and this, and they're like, you get gear on your boosted character, and you get the journeyman riding skill on your boosted character. I'm like, yeah, okay, it's a boosted character, it's one tick, shut up. And then the other one, which is the one I do want, if I'm being honest, is the £60 version, which gives you the mount in BC, which I kind of wish it just unlocked the ability to buy the mount for in-game gold from a vendor. I can see why they didn't do that, because as I say that out loud, that sounds like bullshit, but like that would be in keeping with the tradition of the game, right? Because you're not just buying a mount with real money. But I would like the modern version of it. But what's bothering me is, like, I look at it and I'm like, okay, that's way too fucking expensive, that's stupid as hell. But now I'm like, Wrath of the Lich King Classic is coming out soon and they're discontinuing Burning Crusade servers. Are they getting rid of a Dark Portal Pass? Because I could see a time in my future where I have some disposable income and there's maybe a sale on or something, and I'm like, sure, I could use a boosted character and a mount. But I don't know. It's like, I don't want it enough to get it, but I don't want it to go away forever. And I'm wondering, are they going to do like a Wrath of the Lich King pass of some sort? But I know a lot of people hate the Dark Portal Pass, and I agree with a lot of reasons why. But I just think the modern version of a mount is cool. I don't know if maybe they'll just make it available in the shop. I don't like to buy shop mounts though. The only way I really get mounts that you spend money on are if they're like collector's edition ones or something. Because I feel like I'm getting more than just like a mount or whatever for that, right? Or if they are part of a 6-month sub, which I've only done one of. I did it for Wenlo recently, but I haven't done the other one because I'm a little hard up this month, so I just did 1 month this time around. And also, I'm not crazy about the new mount, to be honest. When I saw Wenlo, I gasped. When I saw this next mount, I was like, okay, that's a bit much. Oh, it's a bit meh. So I don't know. But yeah, the only time I've ever bought a store mount outright was way back in 2014 in Mists, when I first started playing the game. I think it was 2014 anyway. And I think they had just announced Warlords of Draenor or something. And they had just added the Enchanted Fey Dragon to the store. And I loved the way it changed colour. Although, if I'm honest, I think I probably thought it changed through more colours than just blue, red and brown. But I liked the whole like colour changing aspect of it. And I just got my student loan and I wasn't used to having money of my own, and I was like, fuck yeah, I'm buying this mount. And I think I also bought the Little Ragnaros pet as well. Those are the only times I've straight up bought stuff. What did he say? By the stars, shit's gone wrong. Nalpine invaders were seen ravaging the Bannerfell Barrow Den to the west. The slumbering druids will be trapped in the Emerald Dream for eternity, unaware of their fate unless we help. The delicate hibernation ritual cannot be broken without the relics of awakening. Journey to the den and retrieve the Ravenclaw Talisman, Black Feather Quill, Sapphire of the Sky, and Rune of Nesting. The druids... I'm already getting PTSD. The druids store them in sacred chests. Return them to me, and I will prepare the awakening ritual. Okay. So... Oh, that's a nice looking staff. I will definitely take that. So... I looked up... I think it was the Rune of Nesting. I looked up the location of it. And I was like, oh, it's in Modern WoW, but that's probably fine. No, it wasn't fine. They moved it. I was so annoyed. Did I do both of this guy's quests up here? Or am I about to waste my time? I don't want to waste my time. Oh, something I did when Classic WoW first came out, by the way, is I made a playlist of all of the music I liked from that era. It wasn't like strictly 2004. It was like stuff from like up to like 2007, 2008 was my limit. But I just made a nostalgia playlist on Spotify of all the music I liked. Of like the Linkin Park albums of the time, Nickelback, because yes, I listened to Nickelback back then, and like some Sum 41 stuff, some like Green Day, some, you know, that kind of stuff. And I just listened to it while I played, and it was great. I recommend doing that if you want full nostalgia mode. Anyway, please move swiftly. Oh, sorry, I was talking about Sum 41. I can only hope that my Emerald Dreamcatcher has been unharmed by the Firbolg. Have you recovered it yet, Brood? Yes. My Emerald Dreamcatcher is of great importance to me. It is a gift only given to a few. Thank you for returning it, Brood. I'm not giving it to you. You don't deserve it. The Emerald! It is missing! Did you mean the Chaos Emeralds? I'm going to assume you meant the Chaos Emeralds. Sorry, that's a great video. The Emerald, it is missing. My Dreamcatcher has been damaged. There is a band of Nullpine mystics located to the north of Starbreeze. I have heard reports that their leader, Ferocitus the Dream Eater, has been wearing a necklace that glows green in the night. Now seeing my Dreamcatcher, I am sure that he has stolen my emerald. He would never realize that its power is useless to him. Find this missing jewel, Brood, and while you're there, clear out some of the corrupted mystics as well. Do some murder. It'll do you good. The other one, I have not done yet. I keep thinking, oh, that is something I can grab. Almost level 8. Ooh, apples. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay. Let's go. Hand this one in and we get a level up. Are there any Druid trainers in Dolan now?
Hello.
Oh, I guess there are. Okay, cool. Wait, profession
Good luck,
trainers?
friend.
Profession trainers? Hi, skinning. Darnassus. On the road to... Yeah,
Farewell.
okay, no thanks. Let's go back to that Druid trainer, please. Where's the Druid trainer again? That's the wrong window. Delnadris. Druid. Okay, they're down there.
Farewell.
Oh, are they... Is this a Druid questline I'm doing? I don't think it is. I think I did this on my hunter. I guess he's just next to the hunting dude. Yeah, he is. Okay, cool. Bong, bong. Hi.
I'm listening.
Hello again, Brood. Have you completed your task? Yes. After the Battle of Mount Hyjal, we were without direction. Nordrassil smoked from the fire it unleashed, and our immortality, the very essence of our beings, was lost. Oh. Right, sorry, I made a boo-boo earlier. I said they were still immortal at this point, and they weren't. It was in this trying time that the betrayer was freed from his prison, and Shando's Storm Rage disappeared. A dark time for all. I love that they're referred to in this way. It makes you feel so small in comparison to the big characters in the lore. And like, this is the era before like you were taking quests from Illidan and shit, you know? There is another moonwell southeast of the entrance to Darnassus on the shores of the pools of Alrifrian. There we go. The Sentinels are having problems patrolling the area because of attacks and growing ill-temperedness of the Nullpine Firbolgs. Be wary as you seek out the well, and keep your weapons close at hand.
May the stars guide you.
Hi.
What brings you here?
Welcome, my brother. If you are here to train, then I would be delighted to train you. We are the preservers of balance, now and forever, as Malfurion lies in the dreaming. Never forget this. I see training as a druid. Entangling roots. Helpful. Oh, I should be doing this by what costs? Okay, cool. Healing touch rank 2. Take it.
Good luck, friend.
Tangling roots. Can go here. Oh, that's double the mana. That's over double the mana. Ouch. I don't want to have multiple ranks of spells on my bar at once. I know that's a big thing for healers though, right? I think. I say I know. I actually have no idea. Let's go do Denilin's Earth. Oh, what's this one? Level 9? Level 8. Okay. Level 8, level 7, level 9. We might be able to skip Bannerful Barrow. I really hope we can. I don't know, there's a lot of quests in there though. And there is a nice staff upgrade for me as well. But Bannerful Barrow is just such a headache. Oh, you're a druid, you don't need my help. I was gonna give her a buff. Speaking of buffs... Oh, I was gonna... Sorry everyone, I'm going back to learn skinning. I don't want to fall behind on the level curve for the professions, that's all. Because otherwise you have to kind of go back and grind in areas which aren't relevant to you. It's kind of a pain. Also, we might be able to make some armor for ourselves, which would be nice. Where was that? Oh, wait, they told us he was on the road to Darnassus. I'm an idiot. Ignore me. We will learn that at a later time. Although I could have sworn there was a herbalism trainer in Dolonar, so maybe it's just unlucky if you're a Skinner. Skinner! Yes, Superintendent. I think I remember Epic saying this video was like this song even was like procedurally generated or something. I don't know if this version of it is though. It seems very rhythmically put together.
Can I assist you?
You have something for me? Ah, it's here. I have waited for this rare earth for quite some time. I hope it's still fresh. Thank you for bringing it to me, Brude. You are a night elf who is generous with his time. No, I just want money and XP.
Goddess, watch over you.
Now let us place this rare earth in my planter. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. I'm not standing back for any particular reason. Thank you again, Brude. This rare earth will be very helpful in my experiments. Oh. Maybe that's the modern version I'm thinking of.
How may I help?
Hang on, what's he say about Teldrassil? The creation of Teldrassil was a grand achievement, but now the world must shift to regain its balance, I see. The timblings of Teldrassil are elements of nature. In some ways, they reflect the natural order of plants and animals on our great tree. So it is disturbing to see how angry the timblings have become. I believe it has something to do with the soil. I've been working on different methods of nurturing plants and would like to try them on timbling seeds. Please, can you gather seeds from timblings around Lake Alameth and bring them to me? Sure.
May the stars guide you.
Small timblings are sprouting around the waters of Lake Alameth. I'm afraid these sprouts are beyond help. We should try to clear them from the land before they grow large enough to cause trouble. When you're wandering around a lake, if you see any timbling sprouts, please take them. Help keep our land clean. Cool.
Good
Can
luck,
do.
friend.
Good luck, friend. Smack. Okay. Gonna try and like hit the moonfire when it hits.
That's now.
Give us like a split second more time before he runs at us. I think my favourite Night Elf thing is, that's bound to me, when you try and bail a soulbound item. I can just picture you being like, okay, now, put the staff in the envelope, and he tries to, and he just stops and frowns and goes, that's bound to me. If you can't tell, I am a fan of voice lines.
Cast that yet.
God, I remember actually talking about how easy leveling was back in the day in like Mists and whatever. It was literally to the point where like your basic Moonfire damage would be as much as Wrath damage. So instead of like shooting Wrath at enemies, you would just spam Moonfire. That's how out of balance the early leveling damage was back in the day. God, there's something fucky about playing Burning Crusade and reminiscing about Mists of Pandaria. Timey-wimey. Wibbly wobbly timey-wimey. I must say, I've been leveling in like wetlands and like Arathi Basin, or not Basin, but Arathi Highlands and stuff. It is nice to be back in Teldrassil. It's a bit prettier. I was considering as well doing a Horde character instead for this series, but I just know I wouldn't like it as much. I'm too Alliance, that's my problem. I probably will do a stream at some point where I make like a Horde character and do some leveling on it, because I'm interested in like what the Horde's classic side looks like, you know. And I was worried as well that I might get a bit bored of doing the same quests over and over again. You know, it's not like Modern WoW where you can choose an expansion to level. You are literally doing, even though like there's different, like you've got like Lower Eastern Kingdoms and Upper Eastern Kingdoms, for example. I'm in Kalimdor, so there's like 3 main kind of hubs of leveling for the same level for a faction. But even then, oh, I can make a Tauren and do Mulgore. Sorry, that just occurred to me. I like Mulgore. But yeah, even then, you kind of have to hop between the zones with the XP rates, so you're kind of doing the same quests over and over. I mean, we'll see how Darkshore pans out for us. With this XP buff, maybe we won't have to go anywhere else. Oh, he resisted. Oh, he resisted Wrath. Okay. Yay, copper. Just what I needed. How much money do we have? Ooh, 4 silver. We're rich. Man, literally been listening to this song for hours. It does not get old. I hope it doesn't get old for anyone else either. Otherwise you'll probably be tearing your hair out. Christian, I hate this background music. Please change it. Yeah, I think it's done a really good job of keeping chill vibes on the stream. Yeah, she's gonna get killed because she's AFK.
Can't cast that yet.
Let us help her. That's why I logged out when I had to go AFK earlier, because I know how this game works. Man, I have had a week. Okay, so my working times are weird, but I had more than a week off of work. To make it simple, let's call it a week and a half. I had a week and a half off work. Tomorrow's my last day off. And I've worked it out so that when I go back it's the end of my week, so I have another 2 days off after that, but still. It's been pretty good. It's been chill. I do not want to go back. But I'm just kind of saying this now because while I didn't exactly stream all week, I feel like every day I at least like did something like making content in some way. So there'll probably be a bit less of that going forwards, sadly. Might not be able to stream as often. I recorded a few classic Doctor Who's, which if you don't know, I do a series where I watch old Doctor Who episodes and talk about them. I've half written the Xbox blog post for tomorrow, which if you don't know, I did the Xbox All Access plan, and so I decided to make a blog post talking about it, like what games I played every month and if it was worth it kind of thing. I've got that half written, I need to finish that tomorrow. What else did I do? I made some videos.
Not enough mana.
I ran out of mana. But yeah, I mostly just chilled out and played games and stuff, and read some comics, watched some shows. I still need to watch, what is it? It's that Neil Gaiman comic, or Gaiman. I always say his name wrong, it's Neil Gaiman, isn't it? Sandman. He did a comic called Sandman, and it's just become a Netflix show. I say that like I'm a fan of Neil Gaiman. I'm not sure I've ever consumed anything he's made beyond for Doctor Who episodes, and I never considered myself a fan of him until David Tennant did an interview podcast series, and one of the episodes was with him, and I just liked everything he said. So I'm going to start reading his books and watching his shows and stuff. I've already got Good Omens on Audible. I'm gonna read that after I've finished book 7 of A Wheel of Time, which I have not listened to for about a month and a half, so that's going to be an interesting Blurble Reasoning. That, if you don't know, Blurble Reasoning is a series where I talk about books I read. And some people are subscribed to my channel just for Blurble Reasoning episodes of Wheel of Time, and I feel bad because I should have drank water. Whoops. I feel bad because I haven't put out a video probably for half a year now on one of those books because it's taken me so long. Oh, this is a add-on, by the way. There's no actual achievement window until Wrath. This is Burning Crusade, so someone made an achievement window add-on, and if you're in a guild, it automatically posts it in the guild, and if people have the same add-on, they can see it pop up like it was a real achievement. And if they don't, I say, I have just earned the achievement, and then there's a whole bunch of code that drops, and everyone says, what the hell was that? And I have to explain. It's a bit more trouble than it's worth. But pre-patch will be soon, so I can happily retire that add-on soon. I didn't exactly need it, I just thought it'd be cool. Although I guess progress won't really carry forward in terms of statistics, so maybe it was silly to do, but it was there, and I thought, hey, someone in my guild had it, and I was like, sure, I'll get that too. Why not? Oh, hi. I thought I escaped you. I thought I snuck by you, sir. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, that was a lot of mana. I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. That was a mistake. I don't know, actually, he seems to be taking a decent amount of damage from it. Oh, he gave me water as well. What a gentleman. What a gentleman. He was like, I see you are running low on water. Maybe he wasn't actually attacking me. Maybe he was trying to hydrate me. He was just trying to throw this bottle at me. Like, please, it's hot today. Oh, come off it. He's like, please, you need water. You'll die. Sorry, I know I keep singing along to it. It's a habit. Don't even think about it, Justin. Alright. Hi, I did it. I'm just like covered in bruises and cuts. I did it. Do you have the seeds? I am eager to plant them. Oh, is this when they come out? Alright, in that case, let's hand the other one in first.
Next we meet.
Tumbling sprouts. Hello, Brude. Have you found any sprouts near the waters? That's a lot. I could have gathered less. I'm afraid they're spreading at a dangerous rate. I hope I can solve a riddle of what is tainting them. Thank you for your help, Brude. The land is a cleaner place for your efforts. Well, those are cloth gloves and mail braces, so you are not my favourite person right now. Okay, yes. You got them. I always thought these looked more like brains than mushrooms, and it creeped me out. You got them. This is good. I will plant these seeds in special soil I have prepared. I believe the seeds will sprout into timberlings who are much more docile. Perhaps later you can see the results. Sure. Brude, can you take one of the seeds you brought me to my friend Relian Greenspire? He is a druid in Darnassus, and when we last spoke he revealed his interest in my work with the timberlings. He has some ideas himself, and he will appreciate a specimen seed to work with. Thank you, Brude. I didn't say yes yet, but okay. You have been a great help to me. I hope that someday you will see the fruit of my labours. You will usually find Relian walking the pathways of a Cenarian enclave in Darnassus.
Be careful.
Be careful. Oh, I thought that was an upgrade and it wasn't. Sad times. I almost said Sag, but I stopped myself. I don't like that word. It's fine. I'm just stubborn. Like, oh, a new colloquial phrase? Why did I say colloquial? That just makes me sound like an asshole. A new bit of slang or whatever? Nah. I don't acknowledge it. I'm a stubborn asshole. We are having a very strong self-esteem moment here on the stream. A self-esteem moment. Oh no. Oh dear. Okay, let's go kill these furbolgs. Let's go kill Ferocitus the Dream Eater, which is the most hilariously over the top NPC name in Teldrassil. I've always been tempted to put Animal Crossing music on in the background, but A, Nintendo was extremely litigious, and B, well, I mean, it might be fine because it's game music, I don't know, but B, there's a B, B, there was another one. Oh yeah, I don't think that loops as well. Like, when you're playing the game, it's fine because you constantly go in and out of buildings, so you don't realise how often you're interrupting the tracks, but if you just listen to that shit on a loop for an hour until the next one comes along, it does drive you a little bit crazy. I don't know, maybe I'll try it someday. But I am concerned because, you know, people upload game music, and you're like, oh, it's just game music. People can stream with the game music on in the background and it's fine, but then people upload, like, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl soundtracks and they get fucking taken down because Nintendo are assholes. So I don't know what the line is there. I think what I tend to go with is all video game music is probably fine to stream as long as it's not from a Nintendo first party game. I don't know. One day half of the stream will be muted and I will have learned my lesson and I'll feel very bad. Because it'll have been like most of like a leveling session or something. Oh. That's what I get for counting my chickens before they hatch. Or my furbolgs before they hatch. Bears don't hatch. I'm now considering the mating habits of a furbolg and I have many regrets. Okay, I'm sorry I said that out loud. Now you're also considering the mating habits of a furbolg. This is a bad time for all of us. Let's just leave this topic behind. Well, I say for all of us, but I don't know, maybe some of us like it. No judging. Boop, boop, boop. I kind of want to hit level 10 for end of stream, but I don't know if that's going to be possible. Leveling does slow down at this point. We'll see how it goes. Let's make sure no one's messaged me. Don't want to ignore Reese if he wants to play games. Oh no, this is bad. We have like no mana. Ooh. Okay, I'm just gonna run. I love how you smoke from a fire. Oh god, now another one's on me. I'm running up this hill. Somebody tell Kate Bush. But don't tell her to sue the stream. That would be bad. Nah, she would never. Damn bears. What did you get up to today, Christian? I got shot in the face by bear people. Oh. Oh no. I'm so sorry. Oh, it happens. It happens. Let's be methodical and just clear them out.
That smell isn't ready.
Before we said that smell isn't ready yet, I was like, what? Really? That's kind of a shame. I'm gonna run out of water. You know that Where's My Water game? Nobody knows this, but that's actually part of WoW. That's how you get your healers their mana back. Oh, I'm losing it. I'm saying silly things. I might not survive to level 10. If I attack this one, isn't that other one going to come after me again? At least I've got mana this time, so it might be safe.
Charging.
Actually, I don't think the other one's on us. More water. Oh, we still need to kill Ferocitus. Oh no. The Dream Eater! What is he, a fucking Gengar? I'm gonna do this. There we go. I know he got the first shot in, but it's fine. I gotta say, I do love how impactful the original Raph sound is. In modern, it's not quite as sizzly. Also, I've never quite been able to wrap my head around what Raph is actually meant to be. It just says nature damage. But it sounds like lightning, but it doesn't look like lightning, you know? I mean, I'm sure it's like a technical limitation. They were just reusing the sound effect of like a lightning spell, but you just kind of shoot a vague ball of green energy at them. And it's like, nature damage. It's like, oh, okay, if you say so. Like, what am I shooting at them? Like condensed balls of leaves? Oh. Go away. I don't like you. At least I've still got my thorns up for a second. I had a feeling you'd say that, Brude. Smack. Smack. Sizzle. Oh no, 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 they're respawning too fast. There's too many people on the server. That was close. Okay. Ah, he's gonna pull him as well. I know how this goes. I've been here before. Okay, we kill this one. We reset. We kill him. We loot him, and then we run for our lives.
Can't cast that yet.
Can't cast that yet. Ooh, linen cloth, my favorite. Oh, I should have cast thorns before I sat down to drink. I heard a sound effect and I thought it was someone walking near me. I was very concerned. Okay, we have enough mana, it's fine.
That's still recharging.
What up, Frostus? Oh, did I not moonfire you? Okay, there we go. Ah, that was easy. We're fine. We out of here. Oh, wait. Did I not get the necklace? I thought I picked up the necklace. Did I not? It's not saying I have the necklace.
I need
Why isn't it saying I have the necklace? I do have the necklace. Oh, I need to open it. Oh, shut up, game. Making me kill an extra Furbolg. I think this game just hates Furbolgs. Well, I say that. They are getting a model update. I have to say, I do like most model updates. I think most of them are true to the original design of a creature, but the Furbolgs do look a little bit too different, you know? Like, I don't know if there's concept art of Furbolgs which looks rapidly different. Rapidly. That looks like different to how they ended up in game. So maybe they are still basing it off the original concept art or whatever, but I don't know. It feels like Furbolgs are more redesigned than like, or reimagined than like remastered or whatever. You know, I'm kind of fond of these dopey looking bear people. But it's fine. Whereas like the newer trolls and the newer gnolls and stuff, they all look like trolls and gnolls. Trolls? I meant trogs. They all look like trogs and gnolls. As they should. Ooh, I'm getting thirsty. Incoming noisy neighbours. Who I don't know if a mic will pick up. Last time I said that I went back and listened and the mic didn't pick them up, so it's probably fine. Wait. Oh yeah, that was where Ferocitus was. The quest for Ferocitus, anyway. that's a phrase for quest for Ferocitus. Ooh, pardon me. We gonna hit level 9. I know earlier I said I don't know if we'll get to level 10 on this stream, but actually I'm now considering maybe just streaming a lot longer. We'll see how it goes. Ferocitus and Vanalpine Mystics must return what is mine. Please retrieve the emerald so that I may repair my emerald dreamcatcher. Oh right, yeah, we read that already. Now I can repair my dreamcatcher. Thank you, Brude. Oh, you're welcome. Delnadros, indeed. It's a good pain noise. Out of all the pain noises in the game, well, some are iconic, like the female. Well, that's more of a battle noise, but the female Draenei shriek. Yeah. And then male Draenei taking damage. I can't really do it. Is there? I've had a thought. Is there a leatherworking person in the village? No.
Be careful.
No worries. Yeah, I guess we'll just go this way now. That's what Bannerfell. Glowing fruit. Ah, there's some quests up here too. You know what? I think we might be able to skip Bannerfell Barrow. And that should put us back on track in terms of where they expect us to be with level and XP and everything. Okay, I'm guessing the Moon Priestesses are the ones that just kind of prowl. Organize Rad? Oh no, what happened to you? You died. That's unfortunate. If I had reanimate or whatever the spell's called, I might have been able to help you. Oh boy. I think you're my quest giver. Yes, you are. Okay, I'll help. These guys have a lot of health.
I need to target something first.
Warriors of the night, assemble!
Oh, I didn't know you had voice acting.
What?
That's rare.
The loon be with you.
The road to Darnassus must be kept safe. Travelers heading from Dolana. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna accept this quest and then read the quest text because I have a feeling she might get assaulted again. Where is it? Road to Darnassus. The road to Darnassus must be kept safe. Travelers heading from Dolinar to Darnassus have been reporting ruthless attacks by corrupted furbolgs from the Nalpine tribe. Important news and commerce travels down and from Darnassus by way of this road daily. We cannot afford to have a rogue band of heathens terrorizing people. Take up arms in the name of the sacred forest druid. Their den lies somewhere below this vantage point. Slay 6 of these Nalpine ambushes and report back to me. Okay, I can do that. I'm not counting that as a Bannerfell Barrows quest because it's outside Bannerfell Barrows. So I think we're good. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, I didn't buy any more water. Oh, that sucks. How close are we to Dolana? It's quite a run. I remember when I was doing this on a hunter and I was going into Bannerfell Barrow. I think I ran out of food and I just decided to keep going and that was a mistake. It's fine. It's fine. We're not going to Bannerfell Barrow, so it's fine. Is this like a level 6 quest? But he's just surprisingly easy. I guess they're just surprisingly easy. Or actually, I think it was also water I needed on my hunter because they use mana. I forgot. I forgot. I forgore, as the kids say. Hey, maybe we should... Oh, they're probably already in a group. Smack him. You like get your staff power up eventually, right?
Excellent.
/TY. I tried /TY the other day and it didn't work, so I thought that was like not a classic thing. But I guess it is. Yeah, let's just train our staff on these guys, I guess. Whack him. 34. That hunter, by the way, was called Spoon My Pet. What a name. Ooh. Some cloth. How delightful. Oh boy.
I'm out of range.
Come here. Whack him. Whack him. Whack him. Bonk.
I can't carry it.
Ooh, a cracked buckler. That's fun to say. How much does it sell for? 16 copper. What do you sell for? 6 copper. Efficient inventory management. Tick.
Not enough mana.
Bonk. Bonk. Stop it. Do not run for help. Stop it. Stop it. Ooh, that was close. That was close. Run. Run. Get out of there, Brood. You must survive long enough to teach Beck the ways of a druid. It's very important. It's very important. Did our music run out again? Oh dear, we have been playing for a while. I might put something different on now, because that is starting to wear a bit old. I think we could refresh the stream a bit by... Everness has a Skyrim night ambience video that goes on for an hour, so let's put that one on, because that'll be royalty free. So it's not just like one soundtrack, it's like a collection of them and some like atmospheric noises probably as well. At least that's what I would do if the video would load. Just running out of the crop of ambushes real quick. Let me refresh the old YouTube. I think some sites are having trouble at the minute. I know Twitter was having a bit of trouble earlier. There we go. Just turn it up to max for a second. Ah, no, it doesn't need to be max. I had one headphone off, my apologies. Let me turn it down a bit. It might seem a bit weird to play World of Warcraft with Skyrim sounds on, but we'll give it a go. We'll see how it goes. You have served the good people of Dolinar and Darnassus well, brave druid. As a member of a sentinel force of Teldrassil, I salute your efforts.
Go in peace.
Thank you. I am now honoured with Darnassus. I might as well leave this tab open. Actually, I think it needs to be turned down a smidgen more. Oh, dude. It's a summer evening. Outside. It smells so good. I could just smell the evening air wafting in through my window. It's good shit, man. I can never remember which way to get up to this quest. Ah, that's in the cave, right? Where's the cave? Is it this way? Because there's one in the hills. Actually, I believe there might be 2 caves around here, so this is kind of a... This is a bit of a tricky one. Is he in a cave, Melanus? Yeah, he's in the cave of Felrock. Okay, at least we know the name. Is it this way? I don't think it's this way. Oh, it might be this way, actually. There's a cave entrance on the map over here. It might be weird to have atmosphere from Skyrim and atmosphere from WoW at the same time, but we'll see how it goes.
That smells ready.
Yeah, this is the right place. This quest gave me a lot of trouble on my hunter, but I think I was probably level 7 and I'm level 9 now. Wait, am I level 9 now? I am level 9 now. Oh damn, we're already halfway through level 9. That's going by quick. Oh, I still have no water. If one of you guys would like to drop some water, that would be great.
Not enough mana.
Oh, I need to put this back up as well. Not to mention my fawns. It's okay. You need to train staves sometime, right? I know I've streamed Skyrim in the past, but I want to stream it again sometime. What was the last platform I streamed it on? Was it Xbox? I might have streamed it natively from Xbox. I might have a save on my Xbox. Or was it from my PS4? It might have been from my PS4. Now you may be picking up on the fact that I own Skyrim in a lot of places. Actually, I don't own it on Xbox, I just play it as Game Pass. But you know, I'm still technically paying money for it, you know. It's not a full get out of jail free card, that one. Get back, Shadow Sprite, you're the worst flavour. You taste just like 7-Up. I really should have just gone and got water, shouldn't I? It's never a good idea to skimp on water. Oh hell. Someone in chat just said it is Wednesday, my dudes. I'm kind of reading Looking for Group as I play now. Oh, whoops, I wasn't hitting him. It is not Wednesday, my dudes, where I am, but it is Wednesday, my dudes, on the server, so... It's funny, I was watching a stream where I was streaming WoW at 11 PM the other day. I was like, oh, I was streaming late, and now here I am doing it again. That's what streaming WoW does to me. If you notice me moving in a bit further on the mic to talk, it is because there are other people who might be going to sleep in the house at this point. I don't want to be too noisy. Oh no, someone died here. There's been a murder. Can I get by without killing you? Not because I'm nice like that, but because you're just kind of a pain. I think I can. Yeah, I think we're good. I remember, by the way, and again, if you've watched Adventures in Classic Azeroth, you'll know this, but when I made Desmodius my main, I rolled him on a dead server. I didn't realise it was a dead server at the time. But luckily there were free transfers off of that server, so I moved back to Pyrewood, which was my original server, and I'm happy to see it thriving. I'm very fond of this server. And the first thing I saw when I transferred the character over was the Looking for Group chat just popping off the way it is now, the way it always is, of people looking for groups for stuff, and it just made me happy. Like, I thought I didn't care about playing on a dead server, but people convinced me otherwise. I was like, fine, I'll go while the transfer is free. I wouldn't have bothered otherwise, but I was like, while the transfer is free, I'll transfer over. And yeah, I immediately realised how much happier I feel on a living server. There is still a part of me that's curious about like playing like a pseudo single player version of WoW on a dead server. But maybe for modern WoW, not so much for classic WoW. But I mean, that's kind of impossible in modern WoW because of server sharding, so I don't know. I did actually have my own, when I was younger and had way more time on my hands, I figured out how to run a private server over Hamachi, if anyone remembers Hamachi. So I pretty much, if you didn't open your Hamachi server and invite people, you could just play WoW single player basically. But I remember just being like, it just felt so quiet and empty. And like, there are times when like, if you weren't ever looking for group chat or whatever, like in a modern game, where you can run around for hours and maybe if it's like a dead server, not see anyone and not have that feeling. But if there's something about you that knows that this is like an instanced private server with no players online except you, there is just something about it psychologically that feels empty and almost creepy in a way, and just lonely, and like, I don't recommend it. Like, while I'm still like a little curious about what it would be like to play on a single player server. And would want Blizzard to make a single player version of WoW if they were ever in a position where they had to shut down the servers. I would still, I'm still curious about it, but having actually experimented with that in the past back in Burning Crusade days, I do kind of know what it's like, and it's a bit depressing. But like, if you could like host your own like instance servers like any other multiplayer game or whatever, like Terraria or Minecraft or whatever, I think you could have fun. But this is in a far, far future where like Blizzard are shutting down as a company or something and don't have money to run their servers. Alright, this is our guy. This is who we need to kill. But the problem is, when you aggro any of these one dudes, the others come with them. And it sucks. So I'm thinking I'm going to wait for my mana to regen. And then I'm just going to focus Melanus and try and kill him and grab his head. And then I'll probably be killed by these dudes before I can leave, but I can at least grab his head before I make my escape. I'm level 9. Which is why I'm able to do this, but last time I was here I was level 6 or 7 and it was extremely hard and annoying. Although I say that, this was before I was really used to classic WoW that much, so maybe it wouldn't be so bad now. I forget, can you talk in looking for group without being listed in the group finder? What should I say? What should I say? I guess I'll just parrot what someone else said. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Yeah, you can. I know on the Wrath of the Lich King servers, you have to be listed in looking for group. I guess there is no looking for group to list yourself in. I guess that's that's a kind of dead giveaway there that I should have picked up on. Oh, stop pushing my spells back, please. Oh god. Die, 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 please. Loot him. Oh, inventory's full. Fuck, 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 fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Okay. Whew, just in time. I hate that. That happened to me once before on a video. It is super stressful. Okay, that was our first death. Don't mind me. Ghost here, passing through. Going about my business. Doing spirit things. You know, just kind of dancing around. Oof. Let's see, we've got groups going for Alderman. For... Oh god, I don't know all of these acronyms. Because I've never had to play Burning Crusade endgame. MGT, what would MGT be? Magferodon? Probably Magferodon, right? This will be a fun game. BRD, that's Blackrock something. No. Is it Blackrock Down? I want to say Blackrock Down, but that doesn't make sense. That's not an instance. Naxxramas. Oh, that's cute. People are doing Naxxramas even though it's vanilla. SH. What would SH be? SH makes me think of Shadow Moon, but that's not an instance. I like how I just stopped while I fought there. That's kind of counterintuitive to what I was doing there, which was actually finding something to say while I was running back to my body. Where are the Grell? I don't want to spawn next to one. Okay, I think we're good. Let's get out of here, Scoob. ZF at Zul'Farrak? Wait, isn't that a raft dungeon? I guess not. I lose track of the Zuls. Oh dear, this was a bad idea. I'm not sure I'm going to survive aggroing all of them as I run out of a cave. I think this was a very bad idea. I think I'm stupid. I think I've been stunned. Oh boy. Oh no, I shouldn't have stopped to try and healing touch myself. Healing touch myself? Oh, that was a bad turn of phrase. Yeah, when no one's around, I like to healing touch myself. Whoops. I need to... Whoops. Okay, we survived, but I need to plug my phone in because it's going to die, and that's what I have Twitch chat open on. If anyone starts talking, I don't want to ignore them. Oh, my phone charge is being a pain in the ass at a minute as well. Nobody saw that. Come on, charge you asshole. Multitasking is hard. Charge you asshole. Ugh. Okay, I can't have it on my desk, so I need to remember to look over to my right. There we go. It's charging. It's charging. I'll probably just charge it up to like 30% or something and then put it back in front of me. There is an in-game overlay tool for streaming on PC which I've used before that shows my chat like translucent on the side of my screen. That doesn't show up on stream. But I tried to do that and it told me I had to log in to Streamlabs to do that. And I don't think I have a Streamlabs login. I think that's something they've added and that's really annoying. And I was about to stream, so I was like, no, I'm not doing that, but I might do that in future. Did you kill Lord Melanus yet? It is vital that he be taken care of quickly and quietly, Brude. His continued existence is an embarrassment to us all. I don't like these vibes you're giving off Talankai, but yes I did. Here's his head, you weirdo. With Lord Melanus laid to rest, I can finally move on to other matters. Thank you, Brude. I feel like a true... I guess he's not... Is he a druid? I mean, he's a night elf with a staff. He's probably a druid. I feel like a true druid would try to find an alternate option to beheading a dude because you don't like that he lives nearby. Comes across a little wrong, in my opinion. Where did my quest reward go? Feral braces. It's braces I'm looking for. There we go. Just want to mention once again that this particular mix of Skyrim sound and atmosphere was created by a YouTuber called Everness. Their YouTube channel is fantastic, I highly recommend it. They recently put out a video for the Worgens, just like Worgen atmospheres, like their Gilneas soundtrack and stuff. So yeah, it's good stuff. It's better than just like going to the soundtracks themselves, in my opinion. Recommend it. I'm always paranoid, by the way, that I've got an upgrade in my bags that I forgot about and I just sell it. Oh, do I want to bother? Do I want to bother putting this on the auction house? I probably don't. I doubt people are buying Malachite on the auction house. Same with Earthroot, but I need the bag space. I will keep this. I will try to keep recipes that drop from places. Withered Staff. No, that's not the one I started with. I can sell that. Can I sell it? Yes, I can. Might as well put food on the bar as well. But get rid of the apples. I don't need a lot of food. Okay, we are good to go. What are we doing now? Yes, let's avoid this whole shit pit. Glowing fruit? I don't recall the glowing fruit quest, so let's go and do that. It might be fun. I mean, I know I've done it on live servers at some point, but I don't remember what it is. I've got to go talk to this guy for level 7 quest completion too. Actually, I'll tell you what, before we go anywhere, I'm going to take a quick toilet break. I'll be right back. Where is it? There it is. And if I could close this notification, I could hit mute. Stream is back. I was wondering if there's a way to change the colours on this template, but if there is, it's beyond me. Sadly. MGT. Alright, we already solved that one. That's Magferodon. Looking for more Shadow Labs. Shadow Labs? What, you mean retail? Please no. I'm wondering if I've done every dungeon in this game on a dungeon finder. I think I probably have. At this point. As for every raid, I think there's a good chance I've done every raid as well. Actually, BFA. Were there any raids at BFA I never bothered with? There might be. What do we have? We had Desiralore, I did that. Although I don't think I did every fight in Desiralore. Oh, actually my guild made me let them carry me to my mount, so no, I have done every fight. I know I was missing the last one and then they did that for me. What else? That was Nyalofa. Oh, and the Najata raid. I'm not sure I've done all of a Najata raid, but beyond that, I've definitely done every raid. I think. Apart from the original Naxxramas, of course. There might be the occasional classic or Burning Crusade one that eludes me. Who knows? But yeah, I'm a pretty avid transmog collector. Especially on Druid, I've got like quite a lot of sets. Something I want to get better at is collecting sets on alts instead of just going for every set on Druid. Because I don't like a lot of Druid sets, actually. You know what I say about Druids? They have a lot of sets. If you know what I mean. Sorry, that was terrible. Oh no! I'm being eaten. I hope I taste good. Actually, no, I hope I taste terrible. Please stop eating me. Yeah, I get it, you're a tiger, go away. Well, I guess you're not a tiger, you're more of like a panther or something, right? Right, what the heck's up with this thing? I think I had to do this on my main, on live server. I keep calling them live servers, I'm sorry. On Shadowlands. On retail, even. To finish up Lore Master for this zone. And I just didn't know it existed. Hanging from beneath its fronds of this glowing plant is a large round fruit. Denelin would want to study this fruit, you are certain. Oh, I have to go all the way back to Lake Alamuth? Oh, that's so far away. Oh, if I'd known I'd have to walk back to where I came from, I might not have chosen this quest. But oh well. We'll do it this way. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. It's better than fine. It's great, honestly. It's great. We will just continue jogging. And while we're jogging, I can point out the fact that, has anyone noticed the walking cycles of the original races before the Warlords of Draenor changes were so much better. They were a bit stiffer, sure, but they weren't this overly jolly, boppy, upbeat walking cycle that every race in WoW has now. It really bothers me that they did that. In fact, what race was it? Was it Night Elf or Draenei? One of them was so bouncy they actually had to do a second pass on it and make it less bouncy because everyone hated it. But something about the human walking animation, which is literally just kind of like a shuffle, I find really endearing. I think it's because I was watching a lot of what was his name? Mad Season Show did a lot of WoW Classic videos on the lead up to Classic launch, and he mained a human, so you saw a lot of human running around in that, and I just remember watching it and being like, there is something about this walking animation that is charming. And I remember as well, back in the day, Warcraft humans I thought were so boring, and to an extent in the retail game I still do, although I do have a few now. But I thought just playing a human in this game where you could be an elf or a dwarf or an orc or a tauren, notice how I left out gnome, or a Draenei or something, was so such a boring choice in comparison. But now that those models aren't in the live game, the retail game, damn it, stop saying live. Both versions are live, idiot. But seeing as those old models are no longer in the retail game, there's a certain retro aspect to the human that now when I see the human in Classic WoW, I don't see it as boring human. I see it as cool retro human, and I find it charming. And I would still choose it over Gnome any day for like casters, even though it's against your best interest to do that in terms of like DPS output. Also, over the years, I've really started to appreciate the fact that humans get like a plus, is it 10% reputation bonus for all reputations? I'm like, you know what? That shit adds up. Would not mind maining a human for that reason. Although I guess if I was maining a human, I probably would get a bit sick of it. Hi.
Hello.
Brood, you look like you have something to tell me. Do you have news concerning the Timberlings? You found this on Teldrassil? Intriguing. This fruit is exotic. Perhaps its seeds were brought here from far off. Perhaps even as far as Azeroth. Oh, that line is fun. It reminds us that Eastern Kingdoms used to be called Azeroth. It used to be Azeroth on the right and Kalimdor on the left. I don't know if it's presented that way on the map. It might be. No, it's called Eastern Kingdoms here, but there was a time when this was Azeroth and this was Kalimdor. Which is why he says as far away as Azeroth, which now makes no sense because we know the planet is called Azeroth. And there's something about this fruit. It seems to have reacted very strangely with the soil of Teldrassil. Thank you, Brood. Now if you'll excuse me, I must study this further.
Goddess, watch over you.
Okay, that was a nice chunk of XP. I think we can probably go hand in the Relian Greenspire quest in Darnassus and get level 10, right? Unless it was literally just to go here and talk to him. No, I think it'll probably be a nice chunk of XP. If not, we can always pick up a quest in Darnassus. So this is it. Let's go to Darnassus. Let's get that Darnassus. We'll be going to Darnassus a few times on this character, because no way am I traipsing all the way to Stormwind to learn my talents and shit. And I don't think there's any weapon skills from other cities we need on Brood. I'm pretty sure a staff will suffice. I don't know if there's any weird, like, intellect swords. I don't think... Can Druids use swords? I don't remember, but, like, for instance, I don't know if there's any weird intellect daggers or something we want, but... I mean, I might as well check Icy Veins. Icy Veins will probably say... where is it? Icy Veins. Weapons. Doesn't say. Druid Weapons Guide. Let me just make sure I'm still on the road. Okay, cool. So in Darnassus we can learn daggers, fist weapons, and staves, although we already know staves. We probably already know daggers as well, to be honest. I remember when I first got to Darnassus, I thought fist weapons sounded like the coolest thing. Turns out they're like the least used weapon in the entire game, but I like the sound of them anyway. Let's see, what's it say? There are many great druid staves in the game. Exactly what kind of stuff you're looking for depends on your specialization. Feral druids want form attack power and either offensive or defensive stats. Balanced druids want high spell power, hit and crit, restoration. Yeah. There are caster daggers that can occasionally be good for balanced druids, but there are not many of them. Okay, that's just what I wanted to know. Thank you. Maces tend to be great for healers, but can occasionally come with casters stats instead. Maybe I should go out of a way to learn maces at some point then. Fist weapons. Listen to this. Druids can use fist weapons, but unfortunately there are next to no good ones, as these are one-handed and have strength agility type stats, making them about half as powerful as using a two-handed weapon for feral, and useless for balance and restoration. Yep. That's fist weapons, alright. Useless. Offhands. For healing. Idols for... What are idols? Idols are only usable by druids and are quite rare? I've never heard of these. These go into range slot and make a small contribution to your throughput. There are idols for feral, balance, and restoration druids. I did not know about that. Today I learned. Okay. So what skills do I already have? Daggers, staves. Yeah, I might need to pick up maces at some point. Can I get maces in the Exeter? I probably can. Yeah, you can get maces in the Exeter. I'm not going to make it a priority though. Or maybe I should, because there'll be a time when a mace will drop with better stats and I won't be able to fucking wield it. Should I go learn maces before we leave? Maybe I should. Although, how much does it cost? I might not have money. I don't want to go all that way and not have the money. Doesn't say how much it costs. Still, I'm glad I looked that up, because I did have a feeling like, oh, wait, this is classic, I shouldn't take it for granted that I just want to use staves. I like that we got a change of music as we enter Darnassus. It feels like this is what the Darnassus music is meant to be, even though it's very clearly not. By the way, I've realised as I'm leaning closer to the microphone to talk more quietly, you probably are getting more of my heavy breathing. I do apologise, I am a heavy breather. I will try to remember to lean away from the mic to breathe, as Tezondu taught us. I keep going to mount up and remembering I don't have a mount. It's very depressing. There's a guy in trade chat called Diet. No, there's a guy in trade chat called Die Twice, but I keep thinking he's called Diet Twice. You've always got to be careful with like double barrel names like that. This is the mount I was talking about earlier, by the way. It's okay, but there is also a kind of disdain. I can't help myself but feel towards it. Not like the person on it, but just like what it embodies. There we go. Got some space. This music really does feel like it fits Darnassus. It has some of that similar, like, undertones, if you know what I mean. I don't know. I'm not good at talking about music. Hey, does it help hear me when I put my hand in front of my face like this? Because I just realised that's what I was doing. I'm sure that sounds great on a mic. Hello, and how may I help you? Ah, Timbling Seed. I wanted to try growing one of these to help Denelin with his studies, but I'm afraid I've discovered that a corruption has grown in many of the Timblings, and seeds from such creatures carry their parents' taint. Gross. They are beyond my talents to repair. Denelin is very skilled with things that grow. He may find a cure for future Timblings. He may be their only hope. Level 10, baby! Tumors. Oh, way to bring down the mood. There is a malevolence growing in the Timberlings. We are trying to find the source, but until we do, in order to keep Teldrassil safe, we must cut down the Timberlings who are beyond help. Those that wander Wellspring Lake in northern Teldrassil are the most tainted. They must be removed. Destroy the Timberlings you find there and gather the mossy tumors growing upon them. Bring the tumors to me so they may be burned. Well, that's nice and all. I don't know if we'll do that quest though. We might just go to Darkshore. There's a quest called You Robot. How timely. I think there's Druid trainers in here, right? Yeah, I think that's what these quests are. Hey Xavier, that's a cool name. Greetings. I seek training as a druid. I would like Moonfire rank 2, please. How much money do I have? Yeah, enough. Cool. Oh, I guess I get my first talent point now, right? Okay, back to Icy Veins. What do you say? For level 10... right. Starlight Wrath. Reduces the cast time of your Wrath and Starfire spells by 0.1 second. That's it, that's the one. I was reading it on Icy Veins, sorry. Yeah, seems like a good one to go for. Welcome, my brother. If you are here to train, then I would be delighted to train you. They all say that. Also, Denafrian. Oh, Denafarian. That's a good name. There are rumours of strife within the Cenarian Circle, but you should pay such loose talk no heed. Our Archdruid, Fangel Staghelm, leads us and all of Teldrassil to glory. Oh no. Oh no. Heeding the call. Excuse me, my friend. It has come to my attention that Mafrengel Bearwalker has put out word that he wishes to speak with you. It seems that your training as a druid is about to take on a new life, and he will be training you personally. Mafrengil is the direct assistant to the Archdruid himself, and is one of the most sage and august druids you'll find in Teldrassil. He is located in the Cenarian Enclave of Darnassus, blah 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 blah. Okay. We can learn how to be a bear, but we're going to do that on the next stream, because I'm going to wrap this up in a minute. But first of all, is it me or is this Skyrim music getting louder? I feel like I was having to try and talk over the Skyrim music there. Before we do that, let's go and learn some stuff. Whoo! Ah, very clever. Whoo! If I can find a damn guard to tell me where things are, but I cannot find one. Darnassus commendations, what are you about? Officer Lunalight. I'm guessing this is PvP. Yeah, this seems like PvP. By the way, did you know this tree is meant to be a bear? I didn't notice for years until after I started playing. You guys, can you tell me where would I find the skinning trainer? Yes, I did assume they would be this way. Wow, a human. How small. I remember when I came here back in Burning Crusade, I found a vendor who sold leather armor, and I just bought a whole set of it. And honestly, I should probably do the same again if I have the money. But I kind of want to make my own leather gear, not just buy it from a vendor. But I should probably do what's good instead of what's, you know, what I want to do. Probably shouldn't make it harder for myself. Ah, good. Leather working. Just where I wanted to be. Leather workers above the tailors where they are meant to be. Just kidding, tailors can make bags, they're clearly the superior profession. Skinner? Skinner! There you are. Hi.
I am honored.
Teach me to skin. Yay!
May the stars guide you.
And you. Hi.
Greetings.
Teach me to work leather. Yay! Okay, cool.
Goodbye.
Let me just put that there. We don't have any mats yet, obviously. Oh, that's not like a window. Oh no, I meant leather working, but sure. Okay, so next time when we play on Brude, we will learn bear form. We will do the quest for bear form, which I'm very excited to see, even though I'm not going to be like Guardian Druid or anything. It'd just be cool to get our first shapeshift form. And then we will also start working on leather working and skinning while we level through Darkshore. So that's going to do it for this stream. It was a long one, but it was bound to be, right? Excited to be doing this. Let me just pause the music. It's weird tabbing out from classic WoW and tabbing into video of Skyrim and seeing just the massive difference in graphics. But anyway, yeah, this is gonna do it for this stream. So thank you very much for watching, especially if you watched all of it. I've had a consistent viewer for all of it, so someone might have, so thank you very much if you did. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you very much. Maybe leave a like on the video if you liked it. And hopefully I will be doing another stream on this soon to provide you with another VOD.